Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you gonna waste your time, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it, you are your need. Waste your time. You could have all the space, all you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you are that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you gonna waste your time, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you gonna give it what you need, waste your time. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist slugged the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no break. If you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, the cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end.
You can't even see me. Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you gonna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it, you are your need. Waste your time. You could have all the space, all you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I've been worried about them. Girl, you all that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it what you need, waste your time. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a start. Get plenty things kinda light, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, it's chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran or remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I played it back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I wasn't accurate, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that couldn't be attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
What's up? It's your boy Papa Pimp. Man, I want to start off by giving a shout out to all the people that's been donating to the channel, the people that's liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Shout out to all of y'all. I couldn't do it without y'all. Let's get into the topic. So the topic today is about men having to stand on business by checking disrespectful women. So you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of men been in situations where they had disrespectful women that they should have checked, had an opportunity to check, but did not do it, or you might have checked the woman. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like in the comments, let me know if y'all had some disrespectful women that y'all probably had to check, or some disrespectful women you should have checked. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I hear, like, you know, we know a lot of American women are disrespectful. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about this conversation because it can get really deep. Because you know what I'm saying? It's women out here that feel like they are masculine in their men, and they don't feel like they have to be checked. They don't feel like they should be checked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off with one question: what is a disrespectful woman? What would y'all call a disrespectful woman? I'm gonna go first because I'll give y'all what a disrespectful woman is. A disrespectful woman is a woman who doesn't respect the man. You know what I'm saying? And it could be different situations like a relationship. It could be a friendship, or it could just be you working with her. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, a disrespectful woman is a woman who, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you at work and you know what I'm saying, you doing your job and she want to talk to you any kind of way. She want to try to treat you any kind of way. She feel like she's above you. You know what I'm saying? Or you got situations where like you talking and you got this disrespectful woman who don't respect your opinion. You let her talk, and then now it's your turn and she want to cut you off. She want to say stuff, or she want to act like she ain't gonna wait for you to talk. Because I've dealt with that before. I had a woman I was going back and forth with one time, and this woman was disrespectful. I didn't know she was disrespectful. We were just talking about she was talking about how she never cursed and stuff like that, and she was talking about she was a boss. And I told her, you know, I brought up Kevin Samuels and I said, you're not a boss. You don't know the definition of boss. She snapped on me. You know, and just to make a long story short, we were going back and forth and she wouldn't let me talk. I was the gentleman. I let her talk. I was the nice guy, which I shouldn't have been. I let her talk. But when it was time for me to talk, she wouldn't let me talk, and I had to check her. You know what I'm saying? And that is a situation of a disrespectful woman, a woman who can't have a friendly debate. They can't be told they're wrong. And when you try to check them, they try to overtalk you. They don't want to let you talk. And that's when you got to stand up as a man and say, be quiet. That's what a disrespectful woman is. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and so in this different situation, you know, a disrespectful woman could be a woman who trying to play you. You know what I'm saying? And in the comments, let me know what y'all think. I see 5 people here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell me, what do you think a disrespectful woman is? You know what I'm saying? And what to do when you encounter or have an encounter with a disrespectful woman. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think of, you know, what y'all think a disrespectful woman is. I'm going to tell you what you do when you encounter or have a situation when you run into a disrespectful woman. Now, let's say you run into a disrespectful woman. You got a disrespectful woman who running off at the mouth and talking trash, acting like she ain't got no respect. It could be like, let's say you go on a dinner date with a group of people. Let's say the bill come back and she acting like the men's supposed to pay it. And let's say the men don't want to pay it. We like, well, we're going to split the bill across the board. Everybody going to pay. You got this woman running off at the mouth. I think what to do when you encounter or have a situation with a disrespectful woman, I say this is what you got to do. Check that disrespectful woman from the beginning. That means when she running off at the mouth, you have to go and put her in her place right then and there. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Yeah, you gotta check that disrespectful woman from the beginning, because if you allow her to become more disrespectful, she's gonna lose respect for you. So that's my opinion on how to encounter or how to handle disrespectful women. You gotta check her from the beginning. You gotta let this woman know where you stand as a man and where she stands as a woman. Because if you do not check her, she's gonna get more and more disrespectful. And once she start building that I am disrespectful and I have no respect for you, then it's out of control. So when you encounter or have a situation where you run into a disrespectful woman, check her ass from the beginning. Let her know why you stand that. Let her know you're not going to tolerate that. Let her know how you feel and tell her, I'm talking, and she's trying to talk over you, you be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes in those situations when she won't be quiet, you got to walk away from her. But check them from the beginning. I don't want no simp shit because she look good. I don't want to hear no shit about none of that. I don't care how she looked. I don't care how cool you thought she was. If she disrespected you, you got to get it straight right then. Because if you do not, the disrespect is going to continue. And another situation, why do women feel they can disrespect men? Everyone says, I'm disrespected because I'm independent, I'm a boss. Yeah, I don't know about that. You know, the independent or boss, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Why do women feel they can disrespect men? In my opinion, women feel they can disrespect men, especially women in America. They feel they can disrespect men because a lot of women feel that some of them got higher job, paying jobs. You got the single mothers who run the household now. It ain't like back in the day. Men are not in the household. The women are doing everything in the household. They're the mother and the father. They're raising the families. They're defending the household. A lot of black women or women have powerful positions. You got these simps out here putting these women on pedestals. Yo, what's up, Pop Pimp? Keep it going, bro. What's up, Big Kev? How you doing tonight? So a lot of women, you know, the reason why I feel like a lot of women, you know, feel they can disrespect men because they feel like they're more powerful. They run the household now. They don't have no man, a lot of them. And if you're the person who's the head of the household and you're the only person in the household, you taking care of everything, you're going to feel like you can disrespect men. And then you got men out here that's not standing on their business, letting these women disrespect them. They're not standing on their business. They're not checking them from the beginning. They're being simps. They're being nice guys. Because nice guys get ran over top of. You can be a good guy, but good guys still will smack the shit out of somebody. A nice guy let women run over top of them. And I'm not encouraging you smack women and hit women. I'm not encouraging you putting hands on women. It shouldn't have to go that far. But you got to stand on your business and check that woman from the beginning. And that's why a lot of women feel like they can disrespect men, because we got these simps out here putting them on the pedestal because they pretty, letting them get away with stuff. Like I had a situation where I had a supervisor. This woman kept sitting in my seat. So I was the first person sitting in the seat. He going to come and tell me, can you let her have the seat? Because he wanted to talk to her. She was a disrespectful woman that did not understand that was my seat and I sit there every day. She wanted the seat too. So I guess my supervisor got involved. He was one of the biggest simps in the job, and he wanted to be like, yo, let her sit there, man. Yo, let her sit there. I want to holler at her. See, that's why women feel they can disrespect men, because you got men like that that'll let them get their way. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're not going to be respectful, treat men and women equally. Just because she got titties and ass and you can get between her legs and you can have sex with her, that don't mean she can disrespect you, or that don't mean she can disrespect other people. Don't let a woman disrespect you because she look good. Don't let a woman disrespect you because you want to talk to her. Check her from the beginning. Because if you start checking these women, then they'll understand that I can't disrespect that man. And they won't even think about it, and they won't feel they can do it either. Do you have a video of disrespect women talking about? Oh, I'm gonna show videos on the disrespect women, disrespectful situations. I mean, there's plenty of videos out here disrespecting women getting disrespect. The disrespecting men. But that's just some of the situations. That's why a lot of women feel they can disrespect men. And another reason why women feel they can disrespect men, because some of them been raised that way. They came up in households where they didn't have a father, and the mother was running it, and the mother disrespected men, or the mother was teaching them disrespect. A lot of these women that come up being disrespectful have been taught that by their mothers, and mothers. Their mother got taught by their grandma got taught somebody. So it's a chain reaction of disrespect. So when you've been brought up to disrespect men, and you've been brought up that your daddy ain't shit, men ain't shit, don't respect him, don't do this, don't do that. And that is a lot of why American women are disrespectful, because they've been raised that way because of the hatred their mother had for the fathers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women hated their baby daddy. You slept with a nigga you knew on shit from the beginning, and then you put out that toxic energy onto the women, and those women take it on and they go with it and they run with it. Now, what women are more likely to disrespect the man? Now, in my opinion, the women that are more likely to disrespect a man is a woman coming from a single household. She was raised up in a single household. She's more likely to disrespect a man because she probably been taught men ain't shit her whole life. You know what I'm saying? Papa Fem, did you see the video of the baby mama called the police on her baby daddy at Chuck E. Cheese on the baby birthday and she ruined it? No, I ain't seen that. That's crazy though. Yeah, that's some wild shit to ruin the goddamn. And that's disrespectful. You ruined the whole damn thing because you mad at your baby daddy. And that is a sign of disrespect. You mad at your baby daddy that you ruined the damn baby's fucking Chuck E. Cheese birthday party because you mad at the baby daddy. That's exactly, Tamika Ken, that's exactly a good example of a bitter woman who gonna disrespect the baby daddy and ruin the goddamn kid's party. Not just her child's party. She ruined the damn, she ruined the fucking goddamn all the kids that came to the party. Made her kid look crazy. Made her baby daddy look crazy. Like y'all couldn't handle that. You can't handle it. And I blame the baby daddy. Maybe he couldn't do nothing, but I blame him for having kids by her. I blame him for not putting that shit in, nipping that shit in the bud in the first place. This is crazy. Yeah, you can put the link in the private chat. You know what I'm saying? You can put the link in the private chat. And then, you know what I'm saying? And women that come from single households, women who have been raised to be that way, that's all they seen. Women, and I have to say it like this, a lot of women that come from, single parent household, women that come from the hood, they're usually disrespectful. Yeah, Tamika Catch, you can put that in the private chat. But women that come from the hood, they a lot of times they disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Just being around disrespectful environment is why a lot of these women are also disrespectful too. You know what I'm saying? And then like you compare them to the foreign women. Foreign women are not that disrespectful because foreign women know better. They come up in a different environment. They raise differently. That's why you see less women in overseas being disrespectful to men because they know better. But over here, women have so much power. They got the women rights. You got women who women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So that's the crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's the situation that why they are more likely to you know what I'm saying, disrespect. Do women overseas disrespect their men? And let me know. Answer some of these questions, y'all. Hit me up in the comment section like Tamika Catches. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But do women overseas disrespect their men? Now, I'm pretty sure it's a few women overseas that disrespect their men. But more than likely, women overseas do not disrespect their man, because women overseas know better. They know better because they have a different way they look at stuff. The men look at things different. The women look at things different. So women overseas tend to not disrespect their men. And I ain't encountered a lot of foreign women. I've talked to some that was in America, and I seen how they differently. They ain't gonna go up to no man trying to play him, smacking him upside the head in front of everybody. They're not gonna provoke the man to do devilish things to them. They're not gonna provoke the man to hit him. They're not gonna provoke an argument like these women over here. And I'm pretty sure it's some of them, but women overseas are less likely to be disrespectful. They're less likely to provoke a man. They're less likely to ruin a party like the woman did for Chuck E. Cheese for a baby dad and the kids. They're less likely to have these situations. Let's think about all the men over in America. They don't got the problem. And I heard stuff like these women overseas have less rights. Some of them do. But even if they had more rights don't mean you should be disrespectful. Because most of the time, these disrespectful women, not only are they disrespecting men, they're disrespecting women too. They're disrespecting anybody. They'll come in, they talk in the way, they don't got to respect. They're common, they're nasty, they're disgusting. They're not feminine. They don't act like ladies. They always trying to fight. They always got some shit going on. And that's why men are going overseas, because women overseas are more likely to be less disrespectful. Now, another one, are disrespectful women more likely to be in domestic violent relationships? I think that disrespectful women are more likely to be in domestic violence relationships. And that's my opinion. And probably you can pull it up by data too, because a lot of women that get in these domestic violence situations are disrespectful. They're disrespectful because they hitting the man upside the head. And don't get it wrong, I'm not saying the man ain't doing nothing wrong too, but they disrespectful women, they choose disrespectful men. Because disrespectful women are not going to be in a relationship with a good man. They're not, unless he a simp, unless he the punching bag. Now, you got some good men out here who get in a relationship with disrespectful women because they got low self-esteem. They're not real men. They don't run the household and shit like that. And then you can name all these situations like these men who get in a relationship with women, they disrespectful because of money and shit. But women that are disrespectful are more likely to be in domestic violence relationships because they're going to be arguing because that's all they know. They've been raised that way, arguing, fighting. They battling over like who gonna do this, who gonna do that. It even be situations where the baby daddy want to go out and do his thing, she want to go out and do her thing. They be leaving the kids at the house, crazy shit like that, and then they end up being violent. Somebody get hurt, beatings, somebody losing their life. Women that are disrespectful more likely are probably going to be in domestic violence relationships. They're going to be in disrespectful relationships because they're going to be getting beat up. And a lot of times it's because they're disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And in another situation, do disrespectful women learn their behaviors from the mother? Yes. I feel like a lot of women who are disrespectful learn their behaviors from the mother. The mother is teaching these women because that's who the woman looking up to. That's who she learned her disrespectful shit from. She learned it from a bitter mother who been in a situation where her mother was a single mother. She had kids by the wrong man, and then she started blaming the baby daddies. They ain't shit. She disrespecting them. And imagine that girl is seeing her mother disrespect men and have situation while she got on 3-4 baby daddies. And then that woman learns from her mother. So women who are disrespectful, they learn from their mothers. They learn from the household. They learn from what they see. They learn from their environment. They learn from the other single women around them, the women that's in their life. Because a woman who ain't nobody just picking up disrespectful looking at TV. It's your environment, it's your household, your home, and your mother. And probably ain't gonna be no father in the relationship is the reason why. So, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into these videos. Is it for a man to be in a relationship with a disrespectful woman? So is it okay for a man to be in a relationship with a disrespectful woman? I don't think it's okay. I think a man shouldn't want to be in a relationship with a disrespectful woman. Why would a man want to be in a relationship with a disrespectful woman for? Why would a man want to deal with that? You the head of the household and your woman disrespecting you. Imagine like you got Joe, what is that dude? The basketball player, his wife doing OnlyFans. That's disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith wife, disrespect. Those are situations of disrespect. What part of private chat can I see the link to the video? Because I would love your breakdown. It's in the back. Like you can go to the back, like you got the comment section. You should be able to go to the back of the private chat and put it back there. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to see it. It's just like, it's not the regular chat, it's the private chat. Now, okay, I'm about to pull up one of these videos and start breaking it down so y'all can look at some disrespectful stuff. This dude talking about disrespect. So let's get into this video.
To stand on business, man. When a bitch is in the wrong.
Now we got this dude right here, you know what I'm saying? He be doing a lot of videos talking about the dating game. He's gonna explain to y'all how to stand on business when you got a disrespectful woman. And this boss Mac Top Soul, he's a YouTuber. He's been doing the dating game for a while, talking about the dating game. He gonna give us some information on what to do and stand on and how to stand on business when a woman is disrespectful.
When a bitch is in the wrong, you got to stand on business, man. If you can stand on business when a bitch is in the wrong, she knows she in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? That late shit, a bitch knows she in the wrong. Stand on business.
See, now you might not like the language he was using, but he said a woman knows when she's in the wrong. She know that. A woman knows when she's disrespectful. She knows when she's wrong, but is it cool for the woman to be comfortable when she's in the wrong? See, my thing is everybody in the wrong sometimes. My thing is women that are comfortable being wrong and disrespectful. Imagine you looking at a situation, you got your partner and his girl, or a partner and a girl he with, and she disrespecting him in front of people. That means that this has been going on for a long time. That means she's comfortable. So when a woman starts getting comfortable in her disrespect, then she has lost total respect for you. What can you do? Because think about it, she's gotten very, very comfortable in the disrespect. So it's a lot of that going on. Women get comfortable in the disrespect. So we have to do something about that. So I'm gonna go to the next video. You already said about it.
You today.
Now in this video, this dude is gonna break down situations with women being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? How men handle the situations. So let's get into this video.
Guys, I've got a funny clip for you today. So they're doing like a smash or pass, and these girls keep approaching this one guy called Ron, and every time they approach him, they just laugh in his face. And at the beginning, he's kind of like, oh, all right, it's funny. But then it gets to the point where it's like, you're kind of violating the guy. But don't worry, because Ron gets his revenge. Child, the energy changes when the shoe's on the other foot.
Yo, why everybody laughing?
Now you see it. Now I ain't mean to stop it so early, but you know this could be some mess. They walking up to him laughing. The women laugh when they go up to him. What in the hell? Now come on now, y'all walking up to this man laughing. I just sent the video to your comments on your latest video. Okay, all right, thank you. I'm gonna check it out. Now it should come in, but you see how these women are coming up to this dude and just laughing when they come up to him though. What the disrespect. If y'all ain't feeling him, it's okay. Why y'all gotta laugh in the man's face like that?
You thought that maker was it. Fuck you talking about. You Nestle Crunch Bar. Fuck you talking about. Nah, that's it. That's it for you.
Nah,
You're getting a 2. You're getting a 2. Nah, it's not that. See, now it's not that deep. It's not that deep now because it's y'all.
Nah, but nobody was violating.
Nobody was violating. Just walking up to me. See, now it's jokes now. Now it's real jokes.
Relax.
I'm not gonna say nothing about your fit for real, but you a count 4. I said I'm not gonna say nothing about your fit, but you a count 4. You, I get you a 10. I ain't gonna lie. You a 10. You, I fuck with you. You a 10. You a 10. 10. I don't want to do it to you. I'm not gonna embarrass you.
I don't want to embarrass you, so
You're not gonna embarrass me?
just.
Cause I could, yo.
What?
Next time you come to a studio video, fix your lace front. Fuck you talking about? That's it, bro.
So it's funny when we all laugh in Ron's face and violate Ron, but when Ron does it back, when Ron fights back, oh no, you can't take it. The girls can't take it, right? If you can't take it, don't give it out.
Right. He said, if you can't take it, don't give it out. Now they disrespected him. Now he go up the room talking shit to them. Women can't take it. And that's another thing. Women cannot take the disrespect, but they can give it. I like the way he came back around the circle and said, I'm getting these women's ass that ones that disrespected me. I appreciate him and applaud him for standing up for himself, because a lot of women feel like, well, I'm a woman, you ain't supposed to disrespect me. That's the way society look at it. Women can disrespect you, you ain't supposed to do nothing back. He ain't putting his hands on him, he just talking shit to him. If a woman can act like a man, she can get treated like one. That's how I feel.
Wouldn't mess with Ron the Don either.
So in that video, you know what I'm saying? You learning that how you can stand up for yourself in the situation. He came back, he roasted the women who talk shit. They couldn't take it, they looked shocked. And that is situation though. He took his motherfucking licks and punches and shots like a man. But when it was his time to come back around and throw his shots, look at how they act though. They could not take the shit. And that's a lot of times how women are. They can dish it, but they cannot take it. Applaud the guy for being disrespectful back and treating them like how they treated him. Let's get into the next video.
Hi. Excuse me. You look great. Thank you. What a day I've had. Oh.
You almost spoke to us. Afternoon, ladies. You two old friends?
Her daughter's in my son's class.
I have a question for you. Is everyone in this line an asshole?
Excuse me?
Is everyone you just cut in front of an asshole?
No.
So it's just you then?
I have children in the car.
I got a cake in the oven. He's got 3 minutes left on the meter. She's got a lunch meeting. We all have a finite amount of time. I get in the back of the line. And don't use your children like that. It's shameful.
Now, that's how you check a woman. Look how disrespectful she was. Now, before people can get mad and say, I'm doing this live to disrespect women, these are examples of how women are disrespecting people. Look how she got in front of the line, past everybody in the line, acting like she can get in front of the line, using her kids, talking about they in the car. Now, he got a cake in the oven. He just made some shit up probably. He's the man, got 3 minutes left. I don't care if you're a man, woman, or if it's a child. If you cut in front of everybody and nobody says you can get in front of them, you need to be checked. I applaud this man for walking up to her and saying, not only did he defend himself, he defended everybody. He stood up and said, I'm not going to allow you to pass these good people and me. And I applaud him. That is heroic in his position, because it don't matter. And if it had been the man, you should treat the same way. Don't do it just because it's a woman. If a man passes everybody, somebody needs to step up and say something. If a woman do it. Now, if it had been a man, we know for sure somebody going to say something, because if a man do it, unless they scared of him. But a woman can do it sometimes, and it'd be like, oh, she a woman. We're going to let that shit slide. Not him. He said, we ain't going to let you pass all these people. You disrespectful as hell. And I appreciate him for, you know what I'm saying, checking her and getting her right for that. Like, get your ass in the back of the line. Get your ass in the back of the line. And here's another video I'm about to show y'all.
You want a man that's masculine at all times, while you pick and choose when you want to be masculine.
Now,
and I'm
this video right here, you know what I'm saying? It's them guys, fresh and fit. You know they have a lot of women on the show, so you know it's gonna be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all see the video, but you know, stand on business, fellas. Stand on business. Don't let these women disrespect people and you.
this. You want a man that's masculine at all times, while you pick and choose when you want to be masculine. And I'm saying,
If there's a man,
stop talking and listen. That's a masculine trait.
I like that though. I like that though.
But that's a problem.
I like that.
That's
I
a problem.
don't like that though.
Okay,
Like,
but
tell
that's
me
a
to shut
problem.
the fuck up,
Look,
because I don't get
stop
that.
talking. Stop fucking talking. All right? Shut up, bitch. And I'm gonna tell you this as a hyper masculine man myself. I don't like girls like y'all because you guys don't listen. And I'm telling you right to your face. I'm just gonna get a girl that's always feminine versus arguing and having to put you in your place all the time. Right now, having this conversation with you is stressful. I can only imagine being in a relationship with you doing this all the time. Yeah, pretty much. Men don't want that. We already get stressed from the outside world. Why do we want to come in and fight our girl?
Now, old boy is right. He up here trying to talk. She ain't got to talk. And then she tried to cut him off. He told her to shut the fuck up. He had to tell her to shut up because she want to talk. And then just to de-escalate the situation, she want to tell me, I like that, I like that, I like that. Okay, that's probably why a lot of you women are in bad relationship. Like I said, women that using domestic violence situations and relationships are women like her. Talking about she like when he say shut the fuck up. That's what she like. That's why you probably get your ass beat. You probably in these bad relationships. And you probably a single mother getting with these bad men. Why couldn't you just shut up? He lets you talk. Now it's his turn to talk and you want to interrupt him. He say shut the fuck up. And then he said he right. He said that's why he choose women that don't argue. It's stressful, it's a headache. It can run your blood pressure up. Who want to be in a relationship with somebody who won't let you talk? You let her talk, she won't let you talk. She don't respect your manhood. You're a man. She want to argue. These women want to be in domestic violence situation and relationship. They want to argue. Who want to be in these type of relationships, huh? Don't nobody want to be in a relationship like that. Let's get into the next video.
So she realizes that
now this is a woman right here breaking down you women who are disrespectful. One of you, this is a woman just like the women. She's gonna break down disrespectful women and what men should do. This is a woman telling men what to do. So she see, even this woman sees disrespect. Now make sure you like, share, subscribe. I see six people here. Make sure you donate to the channel. If you like the content that I'm giving you tonight, if you like the information I'm giving you tonight, hit that Cash App. So let's get into this video.
Hi guys. Women go on the boundaries you set as a man. So if she realizes that nothing she does provokes a reaction from you, that's what she'll continue doing because she knows she can get away with it. Well, most men think they're doing right by not saying anything or keeping quiet to not cause drama with her is being a good, understanding man. But what you're really doing is making her comfortable with disrespecting you.
You heard what she said? I gotta stop right there. By you not saying nothing, trying to be the gentleman, trying to be the nice guy, trying to be this good guy, trying to be the man that society is teaching you to be, she gets comfortable disrespecting you. Hit that Cash App. Show some love. Donate to the channel if y'all like what I'm spitting in life. Y'all like this content. If y'all like what I'm delivering. If y'all getting tired of being a man that's getting disrespected by women, stand on your business. And these women and these videos are showing the situation. Stop letting women get away with shit. Stop trying. I mean, ain't no wrong with being a good guy. Ain't no wrong with being a nice guy. But if you can't stand up for yourself, it's going to get comfortable. You're going to get comfortable being disrespected.
Once you get her snuggled up to that comfort zone of doing anything to you, saying anything to you, and degrading your manhood, you've got a serious problem on your hands at that point. Women will test you with disrespect just to see where your manhood lies. Because in her mind, if you can't exercise your masculinity with her, you damn sure can't do it with another man.
You hear that? A lot of women will test your, this is a woman. A lot of women will test your thug, test your manhood by disrespecting you. And then if you can't stand up to her, she damn sure ain't going to be able to believe you can stand up to a man. And this is probably true in a lot of cases. I see 7 people here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, show some love, man. If you like what I'm delivering tonight, hit that Cash App. Papa Pimp bringing that fire tonight. Stand on your business. Do not let these women disrespect you. And she's telling you, because women don't respect. Why you think all these Pookie and Ray Rays getting all the women, having all the sex, getting in relationships? Why you think there's so many women out here with kids? Because these Pookie and Ray Rays stand on their business. They're not tolerating no disrespect. They're not taking women on 30 and 40 dates. They ain't taking this shit. If she don't like them for who they are, Pookie and Ray Ray stand on business. That's why you see Pookie and Ray Ray's getting all the women. And why you think these women, when they get through with the Pookie and Ray Ray, they look at you as a punk. Because you don't stand on business. If you're not going to stand on business with American women, especially American black women, you're going to get ran over top of them. I'm telling you that right now. What would you grade this lady on the screen, 1 to 10? I mean, she a nice looking lady, though. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care about her looks. I'm caring more about the message right now. I mean, she already looking chick, but I'm worrying about the message she's sending about standing on business with these men. I mean, with these women.
As a man, I know I get it. You don't want to seem controlling. But generally, honestly, a woman can deal with a man she views as a little bit controlling way better than a man she doesn't respect. When a woman disrespects you, it's because during your first encounter with her, you opened up the doors for her to think that she has the upper hand on you and she can do as she pleases. Let me tell you something about women. No matter how innocent they may appear, one of the very first things women do when they meet you is size you up. She's reading you. And if you don't work on your confidence so you set the stage before she even considers trying to disrespect you, then only disrespect will follow.
Now you hear that? You gotta set the tone at the beginning of the relationship. When you're dating a woman, you gotta let yourself stand. Man, that's why I say when you get ready to choose a date, you should be choosing. Because if you're the one not choosing, you're not setting the tone. So even when it comes to disrespect, you have to set the tone. You hear the woman say it. Because if you do not, she's not going to respect you. I guarantee you them Pookie and Ray Ray setting the tone. I guarantee you the men with the edge, the thugs, they are setting the tone with these relationships with these women. They're not allowing these women to run over top of them. That's why these women get turned on and they lay down and they have sex with these men. Because they want to be with a man that's going to show them who the boss is. You got to show these women who the boss is. I'm not saying you want to be in arguments or violent or domestic relationships. But you got to check these women from the beginning. Make them shut the hell up and tell them this is how it's going to be. If you do not, they're going to get comfortable. And again, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that Cash App and show some love tonight if you like what I'm delivering. If you like what I'm telling you tonight, stand on your business because these women will run over top of you. Why you think these guys out here struggling to get women? Why you think these guys are getting ran over top of and your woman getting banged by another man? Why you think these women are going on dates and using you as a gas money or they using you as a meal date? Because they don't respect you as a man and because you're nice, you're holding all the doors, you're pulling up their chairs. Ain't nothing wrong with being a gentleman, but you're being a gentleman to a woman who doesn't deserve for you to be a gentleman too. She using you and using your nice guy shit, and then she going out here having sex with the bad boys who tell her to shut the fuck up. Because the dudes that tell women to shut the fuck up and make them shut the fuck up and they stand on their business and they don't tolerate disrespect, those are the men who getting women, having more sex, getting in more relationships, and they the men who are more happier because they get what they want.
Pay attention to how she acts in certain situations and how her demeanor comes across in your presence. What is her body language like? How are her mannerisms looking? Body language with a woman is extremely important because very rarely will she tell you that she's not interested or unimpressed. Women have a way of testing you to see what they can get away with. Assert yourself as a man who will stand up for yourself and won't tolerate anything less than the utmost respect. For example, you might be able to relate. I was at the store and there was this guy at self-checkout with his phone on speaker, loud. He was telling his girl, like, I'm at the store, I'll be home in a minute. She said loud as hell, why the are you at the store? You're supposed to be home. His only response was, I know, chill, I'm on my way. Beyond embarrassing. What's the problem there? He created an environment where disrespect is allowed and tolerated. A woman will not keep trying you if you assert yourself at the very first sign of disrespect.
Now you hear this woman is spitting facts and fire. You at the store with your phone on speaker. You out shopping, doing your thing. Your chick talking about loudly. You shouldn't even have on speakerphone talking about you should be at home. He been tolerating disrespect from this woman from the get-go. And once you have tolerated so much disrespect, it's going to be hard to turn that shit around. Because when a person get used to a certain lifestyle, they're going to be shocked when you finally start checking them. It's either going to change them or they're going to goddamn be like, man, I don't want you no more. So you either going to tolerate this shit for years. Imagine being in a relationship with a woman and she been disrespecting you for months and years. She ain't going to goddamn look at you and say, you ain't about to tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? So in them situations, you got to check this chick off the jump. Don't tolerate disrespect from nobody, especially not women, but nobody. And you won't have to worry about this in the ending. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App and show some love if you feeling what I'm saying tonight. Let's get back into this video.
Cut that off at the onset because the more you let her get away with, the further she will push it next time until eventually disrespecting you has become the new norm and she won't even bat an eye at keeping up that trend. Because if you let her do it, she will keep doing it. So guys, nip this stuff in the bud before it even becomes a major problem for you. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Now y'all got this pretty lady up here telling y'all how to nip it in the bud. Nip that shit in the bud early and you will not have no problems. I'm telling you. And okay, you a nice guy. You don't know how to nip that shit in the bud. Nip that shit in the bud early and you won't have these problems. Then you won't have to worry about it. Stand on your business. Stop letting these women disrespect you. Got another video to show you before I start letting people come up here and you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the you know what I'm saying, donation nuts hanging low. Y'all follow, man. Cash App, show some love to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you like what I'm sending and giving tonight, the energy that I'm giving, stand on your business. and you won't have this disrespect. So I got a video of Darius M. He a big time YouTuber, and he got a video of a woman disrespecting a man, and the situation is gonna unfold. Y'all gonna see what's gonna happen.
Say something. I wish you would. Do it. That shit. Do it. No, do it. She love that shit. Do it. I wish you would. No, auntie.
A few moments later.
Throw you out the water.
Now you fucking
Tell auntie
retarded.
get
You're
this
so
picture.
adorable. Get your
ass on. Get your ass on. Stop.
Record this shit.
Stop. Yeah, auntie, get them photos. Don't play with me. Because you know
Who are you? Bitch, who are you? Who are you?
You want to find out? Stop. So you want to find out? No. They don't speak English. No, stop. No, she's not here. You know where you at?
Oh my God, you're jumping. You're jumping.
No.
I'm not jumping.
You know where you at? Hey, you know where you at? You will never make it home, pussy.
Are you sure?
Is you stupid? I'm gonna make it sure you will never make it home. You or your auntie will never make it home. Is you dumb? Is you dumb? Is you dumb? And she better get that photo. You will never make it home. Is you dumb? Nigga, is you dumb? Is you dumb? I'm gonna take your last breath and look you in your eye. I will look you in your eyes and take your. I will take your last. No, I'm not. Bitch, we live here. We live here. I'm gonna take your last. Hold on. You know what's gonna be so satisfaction to me as I look you in your eye as your life.
So cute, you're so fucking ugly. No. So cute, that is so fucking ugly.
I'm gonna and your auntie
And I'm right here.
on video.
And I'm right here.
And I'm gonna make her
But I'm right
videotape
here.
it.
But I'm right here.
Because you got help.
But I'm right here.
Watch this.
No,
Watch this. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. No, watch this. Watch when you come out here. Watch when you come out. No, watch when you come out.
All right, guys, it's time to use some logic. Let's analyze and break this situation down step by step so we can fully understand what really happened and come to a fair conclusion. But disclaimer, I don't condone any sort of violence or physical harm on my channel. That's not the message I preach. I don't practice that in real life. Now, for all you non-black men who might watch my channel, there's two narratives that's being pushed in the black community. Number one, black men are out of control. We like to fight. We're overly emotional. And number two, black women aren't being protected. They're being hunted. They're being killed and abused by all these black men. All right? So keep that in mind. Now, from what it looks like, the couple in the first clip, they're on either they live there or that's the place that they're on vacation at, and it appears as though that's their home because the guy says, "We live here. Do you not know where you are? You won't make it home at night." All right? So it's implying that, listen, this is where we stay. You're just a guest. And they're having fun. He picks his girlfriend or wife up in a restaurant and they're just having a good time, right? And the female that's sitting at the table, the bitter black chick that's smoking a cigarette, she says something smart. She says, "I bet she like that. I know she like that. She like that type of stuff," right? Which means she's not getting that type of treatment from that masculine man who's happy, who's having fun with a black woman. She's used to chaos. So if she sees another black man holding hands with a non-black woman or just having a good time with his black woman, oh man, that's not the narrative I'm used to seeing. That's not what I like to see. Look, I bet you she like that. Yeah, she does like that because she's having a good time. She's loving life with a black man, unlike you. Now, fast forward to the second clip. And the guys all of a sudden.
Now, I kind of understand. I know Charity said what the hell is going on, but I kind of see what's going on now. So pretty much the situation was she said something smart talking about him and his woman having a good time. So the argument started and it looked like he was in the wrong, but he really was checking her like, mind your own business, stay out of our shit. So the jealous black woman is talking shit to this man because he's having a good time with his woman. He's carrying his woman around, he's having a good time. And like Darius M said, the woman is not used to being and seeing things like that because she's probably used to chaos, domestic situations. She see a man out here having a good time with a woman, so she gonna say some ignorant comment, and that's where they from, that's where they live. So he checked her and it started a big argument. That's why his girl hyped and all this shit. So pretty much they were just checking this woman for getting involved and getting in the conversation and have a damn thing to do with them. When that shit ain't got nothing to do with you, stay the hell out of it. She was, and this is another form of disrespect. You're jealous and mad because they having a good time. You got to say something slick. And you started an argument similar to that Chuck E. Cheese shit, but it's a couple and her. She made a whole lot of argument that could have been avoided. Stay in your own lane. Stop being disrespectful. That man said, hell no, I'm going to check you. He might have went a little too far with the words talking about violence, but he checked her ass. And like I said, man, it's 8 people in here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that Cash App and show some love. Show some love to Papa Pimp channel if you like what I'm delivering tonight. And like I said, men, stand on your business if you have to with these women. Let's go.
Yelling and screaming, and they're acting like, oh, look at this guy. He is attacking black women. He's a dangerous man. Why would he all of a sudden go from being happy with his girlfriend or wife to yelling at you? And here you are standing up on vacation in another man's country. You are a guest. Let's just keep it real. And you're barking and this and that, right? So what it looks like, what was going on, she was agitated. She was mad because the guy was treating that black woman good. And she was thinking in her mind, she was trying to record something without their consent, that look, this black man about to do something to her. In the first clip when they were in the restaurant, look, watch this. I told y'all these black men, I told y'all they violent. So as soon as she got her little fix, as soon as she is able to push her narrative, she's standing up, yelling and barking. And the guy says auntie, and that's what I believe triggered both of the women that were on vacation. And she's yelling, she's screaming, and he starts to say, you know, you will make it home at night. You know, do you know where you are? Which implies that he probably lives there. And the other female that's on vacation, he calls his girlfriend or wife the B word, right? And then she starts to get into it. And then I checked the comment section of the video, and all you see is these women, see, you gonna condone another man hitting a woman and all these different things. Now, of course, I don't condone that. He shouldn't have did that. But this is what a lot of women will do, especially black women. They would try to get you triggered. They would try to get you emotional.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, y'all. Women that are disrespectful in somebody else's business tend to get in violent situations. Now, like you said, I don't condone no man hit no woman. All this could have been avoided if this disrespectful woman would have stayed out of this man and woman shit. They over there having a good time. He picking his woman up, having a good time. Why the hell you saying something for? Why you getting engaged in that shit? Why you being disrespectful to this couple? And then it ended up being in an argument, and it might have got physical because this woman was disrespectful and got involved in somebody else's relationship, date, and whatever they got going on. If you like what I'm saying, donate to the channel. Papa Pimp. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. The energy is on tonight. Stand on your business. Don't hit women, but check them. These disrespectful women get in bad situations because they can't stay out of other people's business. It's another form of disrespect because they had nothing to do with you. Let them have a good time. You on your damn time. You in a whole nother country. Have a good time. Leave them people alone.
They would try to say different things to get you to attack. This is why, guys, and for all men, not just black men, you have to be able to control yourself with these women, because all they're going to try to do is put you in a position, get you frustrated, and then you lash out. Even if you don't do bodily harm, they still have it on record. And they can say, see, look, I told you, look at these men. Look at all these misogynists. Look at these crazy psycho men trying to do bodily harm and damage to women. I told you we're not protected, right? Even though he has a woman that he is protecting. See how crazy that is? Now, if you didn't see the recent video that I did, click the first link in the description box. It's actually a white man who's basically protecting his family and his children, and a black woman is in the park in broad daylight, and she's going back and forth with him and said, well, I'm gonna call my lawyer, and you said you're gonna break my jaw. So what's the common denominator in these two clips, if you didn't see it? There's a black woman and there's no man. They don't have a masculine man around that's gonna protect them. So they're used to barking and yelling and getting in men's faces.
That's another point. They don't got no masculine man in the situation. The disrespectful woman tends to not have a man, because a lot of men ain't gonna tolerate disrespect women. And if she do got if the disrespectful woman does have a man, he usually gonna be a disrespectful, ignorant dude that's gonna cause chaos, violence, trouble. He stays in and out of jail. He gonna be a troublemaker. So a disrespectful woman either gonna be a single mother, no man, or they're gonna be in a situation with a violent man that's gonna cause problems and ruin their life and cause other people problems. See, this is why women gotta learn to stop being disrespectful. I guarantee those women who started this shit came up in a household where that's why they seen from their mother, their mother's mother, their aunts, their sisters, their grandma, whatever. They seen the disrespectful shit their whole life, so they only know how to be jealous. They only know how to be hate. They only know how to be in domestic violence or arguments and start shit. That's how it be.
White men, black men, it doesn't matter, right? So they're used to doing this because they think that they're tough. I got a degree, I got a job, I'm strong and independent, I don't need no man. There's no way any woman should be in another man's face like that. Should be barking orders or yelling at him. It's so.
And you're right. A woman should not be in another man's face barking. That's a sign that you can get hit, hurt, or what. Do not provoke a man to hit you, hurt you, or argue with you. This woman provoked this man. I ain't condone no violence. Men shouldn't hit women. But you're provoking this man. He should have walked away. But at the same time, some people can't control themselves. And she kept running her mouth, and she provoked the man to get ignorant, act violent, talk trash. And these are signs of a disrespectful woman who don't know her place when she should have been minding her own business. That ain't your man. Don't worry about him carrying his woman around and doing stuff that's fun. Don't worry about that. Go get your own man. Go get your own relationship, and then worry about yourself.
Something that they're used to doing in real life. I'm telling you, it's because if she was a feminine woman, number one, she would understand her place. She would say, man, you know what? I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna start yelling. I'm gonna stay this. I'm this boss. I'm this and that. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't this. You ain't that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So the fact that she's doing that lets you know that she has no home training, right? She doesn't understand how to be a feminine woman, and she is used to being in dangerous situations with black men. This is facts. And the guy, of course, I said before, it wasn't right for him to say, you know, you won't make it home at night. But this is what they try to do. They try to get you riled up because something happened from the time they was in a restaurant having a good time, picking up his wife or his girlfriend and hugging her, everything, to all of a sudden they skipped a whole scene or two or however much time, and now they showed the guy yelling and barking and screaming and threatening the girl and everything and everything. It's crazy. So this is what's going on, guys. Keep this in mind. Don't think that, oh man, see, look at these dangerous men. Look, I told you. And all these women in the comment section of the videos is like, see, you gonna let your husband do that?
Now, you see how he said a lot of women are condoning the bad behavior and disrespect of the woman. And they're trying to make it look like we're condoning violence and men beating women. No. He said clearly, we do not condone men hitting women. But at the end of the day, she provoked this man. Yes, the man should have walked away and let it go, but she should have never provoked. That's one thing she should have been into. I guarantee she ain't have no father. Because a father would have told her, do not provoke a man to argue and hit you. Walk away, leave it alone. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If somebody having a good time over here, why are you worrying about them? Why are you talking about them? People get mad about that. I could imagine myself with my woman having a good time and some men or women talking shit over there. It's going to start a situation. Yes, I wouldn't win as far as that man, but arguments get started because disrespectful women, disrespectful people bother other people. They're used to toxic, bad relationships, violent men arguing and all this crazy. They grew up around it their whole life. They don't know no better.
I wonder what your husband does to you at night. You know what they do at night? They have fun. They love on each other. And this is what a lot of women aren't used to seeing, specifically black women. They're not used to seeing black love, a black man loving a black woman. They're not used to seeing a black man actually being happy. Just think of that. Because they're unhappy. They've been ran through by Pookie, Tyrone, and Ray and all these goofy dudes. They really never experience true, genuine love or genuine connection. So once they see that somewhere, especially when they're on vacation, they're like, man, wow, why can't I be on vacation with a man that's doing that to me?
Now, another thing, I talked about that Joe Smith stuff, you know what I'm saying, last show. We already know about what's going on there. That's just a little bit different topic. I might talk about it at the ending, but we already got on that Joe Smith shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the last live and stuff like that.
Why can't I go home to a man that's gonna love on me and have fun and play with me and do this and that? I'm telling you. So now, look at that black man. I told you he's violent. I told you they ready to attack and kill us. I told you. Didn't I tell you? But these are the same type of women that antagonize and bark and poke the big bear. And as soon as that bear lashes out, it says, what? You gonna disrespect me like that? You gonna what? Guess what? Oh yeah, see, now we ain't being protected. Look at this, look at this. Again, I don't condone violence, but I'm telling you what happens. I've seen this so many times. I live in Chicago. This is what these chicks do. They like to start things, then they like to be the victim. Oh, look what they doing to me. They like to poke and prod and twist, and then as soon as they pinch you, you're like, oh, what you doing? What you lash out, or you try to protect yourself or stick up for yourself or your girlfriend or wife, in this case, in this video. All of a sudden, you're the bad man. You're the angry, big bad wolf. It's sad, dude. Because a lot of women need a life, number one. They need a man. They don't know how to enjoy life. They don't know how to have fun. Maybe they might be in the Caribbean, Jamaica, wherever. Their culture is probably different, right? So they're used to just having a good time. And a lot of American black women aren't used to having a good time. They're used to being chaotic and smoking cigarettes and just being dysfunctional. Look at them. I know she like that. I know. What does it matter? Why can't you just enjoy your time while you're there on your vacation at their resort? Why record them and start something and try to push it and poke and do whatever? Sad, man.
So y'all seen how he broke that down though. You know what I'm saying? He kept it real. That's another thing about disrespect. You own it. How disrespectful can you be? To be on vacation, you're on vacation having a good time. You're paid money to go overseas and have a good time. You leaving all the bullshit back home. Usually when you go on vacation, you're trying to get away from the stress back home. Not just stress. You're just trying to get out and see things. The same shit that you do back home, the same stuff you like back home, travels with you. That's why you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person. You cannot take the disrespectful shit out of a person. Once a person or a woman has disrespect in them, they're going to take that shit wherever they go. So that means no matter where she go overseas, she can go around any race, any color. She can go around any group of people. She's going to take that disrespect with her. And it's sad, though. Who goes on vacation to be disrespectful? You go on vacation, you're disrespectful, you get in a whole argument. Now she got something to gossip about when she get back home. I'm going to go back to America and tell them how I went out there and started something with a couple that was having a good time. And some of the ignorant folks that she around are going to condone that shit, laugh and say, yeah, who they think they are? They having a good time. And then when the black man get mad and argue, he look like the violent person. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean about standing on your business, man, and standing up to these women like that and not tolerating disrespect. And he did it. Just don't go too far. Don't put your hands on them. Even when it gets to a point when they won't be quiet, you got to walk away. But in situation with dating, it could be work, it could be just chilling, or any situation. Do not let these women disrespect you. Stand on your business. Now, I dropped the link in the description for anybody that want to come up here and tell me about situations where you had to stand on business, or tell me any situation where you did not stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Let's get some, some questions and some answers out here. Let me know what y'all think about these videos. What do y'all think about women who disrespect men? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that Cash App and show some love. If you like what I've been delivering tonight as far as this videos and my opinion on women that disrespect men, let me know what y'all like. Hit that Cash App, come up here and talk. Men, you gotta stand on business, because if you do not stand on your business, women will slam the fuck over top of you. And I'm talking to you goddamn simps. I'm talking to you men who don't know how to say shit. Stop being a simp. It's going to have to be a time where you got to stand up for yourself. Look, even if she wasn't minding her business, this check is disapproved by me. A real man is going to walk away. We have to understand that certain things we just don't make a scene about. No. I disagree with that, because he was wrong if he went too far, but he was right. He was minding his own business. Yes, he shouldn't have went too far if he went too far, but you gotta disrespect. You gotta check somebody. You gotta check somebody. You gotta check them. You gotta check them because if you don't check this person, then there's a problem. Yes, don't sit up there and keep arguing. I agree. Don't go too far, but he did the right thing to check him. Just don't go too far. But everybody ain't you, Charity. And the woman wrong. You're taking the woman's side. She over here bothering people. Like, he wrong if he went too far. And I would say don't go too far because it's a big issue. But nah, you check him right away. And appreciate it, Nuts hanging low. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App and show some love tonight. But man, stand on your business. I got the link in the description for anybody want to come up here. Tell me what y'all thoughts is about women disrespecting men. Have any of y'all ever been in this situation where you had to stand on your business? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to you men and women. Tell me, women, come up here. Charity, come up here. Whoever want to come up here. Let me know what y'all thoughts is on these videos. How do you feel about women that disrespect men? I know some of y'all guys have been in a situation where women didn't disrespect y'all or tried to. I've been in situations. Like, don't get it wrong. Walk away if the situation gonna get violent. But I'm saying in certain situations, stop letting women go too far, and then you won't let a man do it. It's dudes that be on this channel. They will disrespect the man, but won't fucking say nothing to a woman. And if he went too far, she went too far. They both went too far. Don't provoke a man. We don't know what really happened because that video didn't show him doing anything. Don't provoke a man and his woman. Why you provoke them? You know what I'm saying? I said I don't agree with her, not mine a bit. Right. And I mean, if he went too far, I don't know if he put his hands on the woman or not. I doubt if he put his hands on, but I don't know. I ain't seen the whole video. If he did, he is damn sure wrong. I do not condone violence, but this whole situation could have been avoided if you'd have left them people alone. Disrespectful women, leave these people alone. Why the hell would you go to a whole nother goddamn country and bother some other people? What is wrong with these people out here? Like, why would you do that? I mean, it's like me going over here to Africa or Colombia or any other country. I see a man and a woman having a good time, and I'm going over here trying to holler at his woman in front of him. I'm over here bothering this relationship and this couple. If I go, I guarantee you a man would have been if there had been a man messing with those people, that dude would have fought that man. So a woman gets a pass. Like I said, I don't believe in hitting women. A woman gets a pass most of the time. She can start shit, she can cause controversy, she can cause violence, and then the man supposed to just say, I ain't gonna say nothing to her. But if there had been a man who was recording, if there had been a man talking about that shit, some hands would have got thrown, some punches would have got thrown. You cannot treat women as if they can disrespect and they can't get checked. Yes, don't beat women. If you're not gonna hit a man, don't hit a woman. If you're gonna punch upside this man's head, why not treat the woman the same way? I don't condone violence. It's fucked up that if there had been a man in that video, he would have punched them, hit them, they would have got the fight. But just because she a woman, she get a pass, though. That's not right, though. And I'm not saying he should hit her. It's not right that a man can't do that shit and get away with it without getting into a fight, but a woman can do it, and then we supposed to be like, you good. I seen my grandfather check plenty of women. There's a way to do it. It is a way to do it, but everybody ain't your grandfather. Everybody don't handle situations the same. That's why you leave people alone. That's why I don't mess with everybody. Everybody is not the same. You cannot walk into situations and think, because this is the right way to do it. Me personally, I would have checked her and then I would have left that shit on like, baby, we're going to go somewhere. We ain't got time for this shit. But he is different. Yes, he is different. But that woman is wrong. She put herself in a situation where you could have got hurt. You could have got punched upside your head. He said you won't even gonna make it home tonight. He made threats of hurting her. And it's because she was bothering him. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share. I see 7 people here. Hit that like button, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Donate to the channel, cash out the channel, show some love. If you like the damn video today, if you like this energy, if you like these type of topics, let me know in the comment section. This clip shows me how he was raised and how she was raised. Point blank, both are wrong. Or again, that's the way to do things. Well, I disagree though, because he was raised to mind his own damn business. First of all, he was raised to mind his own business. I don't think he was raised to act like that. I think he just got angry. The man is minding his own business. See, it's hard to compare raising. She came up for some shit while she started shit. This man was minding his own business. We're not going to flip the script on this man and say he was raised the wrong way. Because if you're minding your own business and somebody fuck with you, you might snap. People snap when you bother them. That just has nothing to do with being raised. That's absolutely wrong. I totally disagree with you, because he was minding his own business. How can you be raised? He was raised to mind his own fucking business. She bothered him. I guarantee you his parents probably taught him, if somebody disrespects you, check them. He was minding his own business. I guarantee you the dude wouldn't have bothered her if she had to mind her own business. That's why you got to learn how to lead people wrong. Like, I don't know how either one of them was raised, but I'm looking at the situation. I feel like that she was taught to be in other people's business. She was taught to be disrespectful. I feel like in that situation, how can you say he wasn't raised right when he was minding his own fucking business? He was minding his own business. Well, you saying she was raised a type? She was. Who teaching you to be disrespectful? You come to a whole nother country and you're messing with a man and a woman. Somebody taught you that shit. She learned from her environment. She won't mind her own business. Like, you got to look at the situation. He was minding his own business. You're not looking at the situation right. You're not looking at the situation. You're not making any sense, Charity. I ain't gonna lie. You're not making any kind of sense right now. You're taking a situation of a man and a woman minding their own damn business and a woman bothering them. And when he snapped, just like Darius M said in the video, women tend to take situations and make the man look violent. The man was minding his own business. Yes, he didn't handle the situation the way he should have handled. He should have walked away. He was angry, but it has nothing to do with his upbringing. I guarantee the way she act got something to do with her upbringing. She ain't come from no good household. It's no way. I can't see that woman coming from a sophisticated household with a mother and father bothering other fucking people. I can't see that. How can you look at that situation and say, oh man, she probably came from a great household? It's a possibility she came from a great household. Somewhere down the line, somebody taught you disrespect. Because we are always been told, I know my parents told me, stay out of other people's business. Stay the fuck out of other people's business. And some people don't know how to stay out of other people's business. And that is the problem. People do not know how to stay out of other people's business. And this is why women that disrespect have a problem. And it ain't no double standard. Because if there had been a man who was in somebody else's business, that dude would have punched him in his damn face. It would have been a fight. You see how angry that man was? It would have been a fight on sight if there had been a man over there. But just because she was a woman, he held some kind of, he knew. He might have been arguing. He might have been saying shit about you ain't going to make it home. But he held himself because he knew. He knew. You know what I'm saying? If there had been a man, it wouldn't have been no shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? My mouth over here getting dry and shit. So if somebody want to come up here and talk, you know what I'm saying? I gave y'all the whole spiel on how to stand on your business with disrespectful women, how to handle these situations. I showed y'all videos. I told you different types of disrespect women, what women condone. You know what I'm saying? I went down the list, like, you know what I'm saying? I told you stuff like what is a disrespectful woman. I told you what a disrespectful woman is like. I told y'all what to do if you encounter a disrespectful woman. I broke down why do women feel they can disrespect me. And the videos broke it down. I broke it down. I even got into what women are more likely to disrespect the man. We know women in America are more likely to disrespect a man in that situation. And also, I said, do women overseas disrespect men? Less likely that women overseas disrespect men. So I got into that as well. And I also had something that happened in the video and what I said, are disrespectful women more likely to be domestic violent relationships? We see in this video that women that got a lot of domestic shit going on. They tend to start shit. They tend to be in other people's business. They tend to argue. So we see the shit like that. And I also went over, do disrespectful women learn from their behaviors from their mother? I guarantee a lot of disrespectful women learn their behaviors from their mother. And I got into, is it okay for a man to tolerate those disrespectful women? Hell no. It's no situation why a man should tolerate a disrespectful woman. Unless, I guess if it's his mama, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tolerate that. But when you get grown, then your mama disrespect you and she disrespectful, then what can you do? So let me ask y'all a question though. What do y'all think about disrespectful women? How do you handle disrespectful women? You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the audience, anybody watching, what is your thoughts on a disrespectful woman? What is a disrespectful woman to you? Let me know what a disrespectful woman. I already gave what my opinion was on a disrespectful woman. I already told y'all what a disrespectful woman is. Let me know what a disrespectful woman is. Let me know what that is. Because if y'all ain't gonna say nothing, I'm about to get off here, you know what I'm saying, end this live a little bit early, you know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody gonna talk to me, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? People who like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the people donate to the channel. But you know what I'm saying? I need some people to come up here and talk. I need some people in this comment section, you know what I'm saying? Come up here, show your energy though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a short one tonight if ain't nobody gonna come up here because you know what I'm saying. I gave y'all my spiel on what I think about disrespectful women. I showed y'all the videos. I told y'all what y'all gotta do, and I told y'all stand on business. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of men that don't take disrespect are usually men that are Pook and Ray Rays. Pook and Ray Rays are not always the most positive people in the environment or in the black community, but men that got edge, Pook and Ray Ray, niggas that got like thug dudes, they don't take no disrespect. Now, I don't condone beating women and hitting women, but you cannot take disrespect and still not put your hand on women. I guarantee a Pook and Ray Ray, if a Pook and Ray Ray fucking with a woman and she speak out loud, he gonna tell her shut up. A real man gonna say shut up. A man knows when to stand his line and stand in a situation while he's standing on business. And this is usually what happens when you're in a situation when you're dealing with people. But you know what I'm saying? I thought this was a great topic. So under the comment section, I see somebody trying to come up here. So you know what I'm saying? You got Prime about to come up here. What's good, Prime? Why are American women more disrespectful? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's just all upbringing. I think it's the environment. Black women, well, not black, but women in America, in my opinion, are a lot more disrespectful because some of them come up in single parent households. They see the disrespect, they see the hatred towards men and their fathers, and they see that how women, you know, have these power positions and how it's all this. I'm trying to fight for power and in relationships and stuff. I think overseas, a lot of women don't see that type of stuff because it's just different. The man and the woman and the dynamic of the relationship is different overseas compared to over here. So you're going to see more disrespect relationships over here because women are coming up in these households where their mother hate their father and they teach them this type of shit. So these women are, you know, just going forward and forward. What do you think about that, Prime? Why are American women more disrespectful?
Man, it's the culture, man. It's the culture.
That makes sense. Now, so the culture beat. So what do you think? Charity said in that Dad's M video, she said that it shows on both people, the man and the woman, that they both came in a fucked up upbringing.
Yeah, hey, I didn't even get shit. I just never popped in, man. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh, I'll play the shit again, man. It's a pretty long video. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to some of it. Let me play some of it.
I wish you would say something. I wish you would do it. Do it. No, do it.
She love that shit.
Do it. I wish you would. No, Auntie.
A few moments later.
Throw you out the water.
Now you fucking
Tell Auntie,
retarded.
give
You're
me
so adorable. He's fucking
Get your ass on. Get your ass on. Stop.
Record this shit.
Stop. Yeah, Auntie, get some photos. Don't play with me. Because you know
Who are
better.
you? Bitch, who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
You want to find out? No. Stop. So you want to find out? No. They don't speak English. No, stop. No, she's not here. You know where you at?
Oh my god, you're jumping. You're jumping. I'm not jumping.
You know where you at? Hey, you know where you at? You will never make it home, pussy.
Are you sure?
Bitch, is you stupid? I will make sure you will never make it home. You or your auntie will never make it home. Is you dumb? Is you dumb? Is you dumb? And she better get that photo. You will never make it home. Is you dumb? Nigga, is you dumb? Is you dumb? I'm gonna take your last breath and look you in your eye. I will look you in your eyes and take your. I will take your last. No, I'm not. Bitch, we live here. We live here. I'm gonna take your last. Hold on. You know what's gonna be so satisfaction to me as I look you in your eye as your life.
So cute. You're so fucking ugly. No. So cute. That is so fucking ugly.
I'm and your auntie.
And I'm right here.
On video.
And I'm right here.
And I'm gonna make her videotape it.
But I'm right here.
Because you got help.
But I'm right here.
Watch this.
No.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. No, watch this. Watch when you come out here. Watch when you come out. No, watch when you come out.
All right, guys, it's time to use some logic. Let's analyze and break this situation down step by step so we can fully understand what really happened.
Dude had too much hand movement.
But disclaimer, I don't condone any sort of violence or physical harm on my channel. That's not the message I preach. I don't practice that in real life. Now, for all you non-black men who might watch
it might have been though. I mean, I don't know.
My channel, there's two narratives that's being pushed in the black community. Number one, black men are out of control. We like to fight. We're overly emotional. And number two, black women aren't being protected.
Miss Hanging said, why women like gay dudes so much? I don't know about dating. The women like hang around. She was dating this motherfucker. So I don't know if women like dating. I don't know if women like dating no gay dude, but like they like hanging around the motherfuckers though. But they was dating.
They're being hunted. They're being killed and abused by all these black men. All right. So keep that in mind. Now, from what it looks like, the couple in the first clip, they're on either they live there or that's the place that they're on vacation at, and it appears as though that's their home because the guy says, "We live here. Do you not know where you are? You won't make it home at night." All right. So it's implying that, listen, this is where we stay. You're just a guest. And they're having fun. He picks his girlfriend or wife up in a restaurant and they're just having a good time, right? And the female that's sitting at the table, the bitter black chick that's smoking a cigarette, she says something smart. She says, I bet she like that. I know she like that. She like that type of stuff, right? Which means she's not getting that type of treatment from that masculine man who's happy, who's having fun with a black woman. She's used to chaos. So if she sees another black man holding hands with a non-black woman or just having a good time with his black woman, oh man, that's not the narrative I'm used to seeing. That's not what I like to see. Look, I bet you she like that. Yeah, she does like that because she's having a good time. She's loving life with a black man, unlike you. Now, fast forward to the second clip. And the guy's all of a sudden yelling and screaming and they're acting like, oh, look at this guy. He is attacking black women. He's a dangerous man. Why would he all of a sudden go from being happy with his girlfriend or wife to yelling at you? And here you are standing up on vacation in another man's country. You are a guest. Let's just keep it real. And you're barking and this and that, right? So what it looks like, what was going on, she was agitated. She was mad because the guy was treating that black woman good. And she was thinking in her mind, she was trying to record something without their consent that, look, this black man about to do something to her. In the first clip when they were in the restaurant, look, watch this. I told y'all these black men, I told y'all they violent. Man, so as soon as she got her little,
pretty much he was saying in the video that he was saying that she should have mind her own business and shit. She over there, like, why would you go overseas and you're in a whole nother country and you worrying about somebody else's relationship and what they doing and shit? So that's how the damn argument started.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Maybe he could have like did a better job and not got mad.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, she should have kept her mouth closed, and then he got to get better control of his emotions.
Right, but then at the end of the day, he shouldn't have been bothering that man. Though. Yeah, he got to get control of his emotions. That's anybody, but everybody don't handle the situation the same. We know he got to get better control of his emotions, but at the end of the day, why are you bothering them though? Because everybody not gonna be able to control their emotions. Everybody ain't like me and you. But at the same time, though, if the man mind his own business, though, he definitely got to get better control of his emotions. But my thing is, why was she bothering them though? You went all the way overseas to go bother people? That's kind of weird though. Now what Charity was saying is both of them came up from a bad upbringing, not just the woman. I said the woman must have came from an environment where she is disrespectful and she used to that type of shit.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell what environment either one came from. To be honest,
right?
Like,
but I'm just saying, more likely, in my opinion, she seemed like she came from somewhere where she used to that type of shit. It might not be her household; she used to it. He would mind his own business, so we don't know what. I mean, it's kind of hard to say he came from a bad environment or her, but at the same time, I feel like she came from somewhere where she used to that type of shit. You came to overseas to bother somebody. She might have came from a great household, but then you came from somewhere where you've been indulging in that type of behavior, bothering people, being other people's business. Because I would think your parents would teach you stay out of people's business. Now, this man, he could have came from a bad environment as well. He could have came from a disrespectful household as well. But how would we know when he was minding his own business?
Yeah.
He mind his own business. Like, I mean, what can we just really say? Like, definitely he should have walked away. But when you mind your own goddamn business, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, she's saying thank Prime, but I like what my opinion. This is my opinion on the situation. We don't know where they came from. The way Charity was trying to say it is, I can't say the woman is disrespectful. So at the end of the day, you're saying the man was disrespectful. We know the man went too far. He shouldn't have went that far. But like Darius M saying in the video, why is you bothering this person though? It don't matter how far he went. Why are you bothering this man for? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say is he didn't come over there. He live over there. How many times do you see? Imagine me going to Africa bothering people.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell wrong with that?
Yeah, I think, man, like I said, I think she should have just kept her mouth closed. He should have just got better control of his emotions. I think he might have been drinking a little bit.
Okay, then so that means we gotta disregard to stand on your business then, because if you can't check him, then that's what he was standing on his business. He shouldn't have went as far. So that
What I'm saying, I think he could have checked it in a different way.
Yeah, but everybody ain't the same. That's all I'm saying is though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the correct way would be them not. He didn't check it the right way. What I'm saying.
So how do you supposed to stand on your business then? Like,
well, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was. He was. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? What I was saying, I'm being honest. He was kind of like he was acting like a woman.
Right, but what that like? I still don't understand like what that mean with stand on your business though. So you bringing out his feminine nature and saying this. What did that guy do with standing on? Be like standing on business mean you got to check somebody.
I mean, he could have checked it, but I just think he.
Yeah, if you want to get into it, that's a whole nother conversation on his sexuality and how.
No, I ain't talking about that. No, I'm talking about he was acting like a woman. He ain't got him in a gay or straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that still takes away from the stand on your business, though. You saying his sexual, that takes it to another conversation, though. That means that we're gonna take away from this is like a woman be disrespectful, and a man stand on his business, he checking like, man, that nigga gay. Like, what
no, I'm not talking about. I ain't talking about his sexuality, nothing like that.
But that's the first.
I'm talking about he acting like a woman, man.
Right, he did, but that was the first thing you said, though.
He was acting catty. He acting catty like some women act.
He do, but it do kind of take away from the whole situation. When the first thing you bring up, he acting catty and gay, it takes away from the whole situation. It's like that's more important than him standing on his business because he acting catty. That's
all right.
It is true. This is like if that's the first thing that come to your mind, then you don't care about him standing, but you care about him his sexuality.
No, I'm not. I ain't saying nothing about his sexuality now.
Well, you said
I ain't talking about sexuality right now. You know what I'm saying?
This is like if LeBron dunk a damn basketball and somebody say this nigga look gay, we need to. I'm like that.
No, what I'm saying, he got. Well, all right, I'm put it like this. He's acting like the woman. He acting just like the woman he talking. He
might have been though, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I just think he was angry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he was angry too. But he acting like a man's supposed to have better control of his emotions.
So that means there's a limit. So that means it's stand on business. You can contradict this whole stand on business shit then. Because
no, you stand on business, but you gotta do it. You can do it a different way. You know what I'm saying?
You want him to stand on business the way you want him to stand on business. Like that goes.
I'm saying what he did was the way he did was ignorant.
Right. So that means that's you wanted to be done a different way. What I'm saying is everybody not the same. They're not.
Yeah, but I'm saying you act ignorant like that, it's gonna lead to bigger problems. You got to do it a different way.
Right, but what we're saying is, if she had left them alone with no stuff, I go around here fucking with people, and let's say I go fuck with 5 people. And
yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying?
If I go mess with 5 people, and I'm being disrespectful, and let's say one of them goddamn pull out a goddamn gun and smack me upside my head, we know he went too far, he wrong, but I shouldn't have been fucking with them people at all.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you know. Just going about your daily, you know, just every day, man. People can piss you off. You just gotta learn how to handle this shit.
But that's
the right way.
But that's a whole.
You can check somebody without them being ignorant.
Yeah, it is another whole topic though. It kind of it's a little bit different. It goes even deeper. When you talk the way you talking, it takes the topic of standing on business, because now you get into how he stood on business. Because everybody.
Let me ask you, do you think he did it the right way?
I don't think he did it the right way, but at the end of the day, she should have been fucking with him though. Like Darius Hill said it too. He did not do it the way I would have done it. Yeah. But if you don't, everybody ain't gonna do it. Like I said, if I'm bothering people,
should she have a mind in her business? Yes. Did he act? Was he acting them out of line? Yes.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done it. I would never do this shit, but you just don't know how nobody's feeling though. Why you bothering people though? Like I said, it's been so many situations when people are bothering people. And just because the person act differently, just because he did differently, he get condoned as being a bad person. What Cherry's trying to say, like he a piece of shit. Like hold up, she should have been bothering that man though, because he wouldn't have been a piece of shit if she left him alone. Yes, he got to get anger management for him and his safety and his freedom. He needs to learn how to control himself so he won't get hurt nobody, or go to jail or prison. Definitely. Yeah. But you gotta leave people alone too though, because at the end of the day, how he act.
All right, I'm gonna just put it like this. Both of them could have handled the situation differently.
Well, I'm not allowed
both of them could have handled the situation differently. And from what I see.
Somebody trying to join. I ain't see you, bro. That was good.
Hello, what's your problem with LGB guys?
Oh, yeah.
I have a question.
Nah, that ain't what the topic about. Now, if you ain't gonna talk about the damn stand on business shit.
Because I heard you guys bash gay guys for asking.
Man, it's a damn troll, gay troll.
Crazy. That's just a waste of time to even talk about some shit like that. But at the end of the day, though, like I agree. I'm not saying condone. Like I'm like with Darius M. I don't condone none of that. I would have acted a different way. You know what Prime is saying? What I meant to thank you. No, but you didn't know how to say it like Prime said it though. You were making it look like you were choosing sides, similar to what Darius M said. The women was in a video talking about. They make a man look like a monster by how he react. Like definitely we know. We all grown. We know you gotta learn how to act. You know you gotta control your emotions. Everybody not gonna be the same. I'm telling you, everybody not gonna control the same way. It's like a woman. This is like a person might can. This is like a dude might come up to me and say something, and I might be like, "Man, nigga, go on about your business. I ain't got time for this shit." But he might go to one of my homeboys and fuck with him, and it's gonna be some hands get thrown. Just because my homeboy gonna fight, don't mean he a bad person. Should have been bothering him. Like it definitely. You got to be careful how you react, because at the end of the day, you don't want to go to jail over no stupid shit. But leave people alone. You ain't got to worry about this shit. Yeah. Now, if he had a goddamn beat her ass, he would have been totally wrong, but she would have been totally deserving of that ass whooping because you had no business bothering that motherfucker. And it's fucked up. He would have beat her up, but she was wrong for bothering him. So you got to look at this situation and say, brother, you got to learn how to control you. So you can't go around beating no women. And we got to go back to the woman and be like, can't go around here messing with people because you don't know how crazy people are. If I got a sister and she going around doing shit like that, I'm like, now don't think I'm gonna come fight for you when somebody tie your damn head up, because I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Because you know people, everybody not gonna control. Everybody ain't us. You know
hey, go back and play the damn start of the video one more time. So not the whole. You ain't gotta play the whole video, man. Just start.
I play the start of it.
I want you to say something. I wish you would. Do it. Do it. No, do it.
All right. You see, all right. See right there. a person, you know, not knowing, they might have thought it was more than they might have thought it was more than it was. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean more than it was? Somebody picking somebody up? What do you mean more than what?
Well, I'm saying the way, you know what I'm saying, they might have took it the wrong way.
What would you take the wrong way with a man and a woman? What the fuck? I don't know. I agree with that one though.
Listen.
What would you take out of it, bro?
Huh?
Go back now. What was taken the wrong way?
I said it could have been taken the wrong way.
Like what? How? What was he doing? He thought he was trying to hurt him. All right, okay. Let's say it was taken the wrong way. Why couldn't you why would you just start immediately rolling the video? That's what's wrong with social media. Okay, let's say you thought it was something going on. When you wait to see what happened, or when you go over there, like you should have went over there in a respectful way. Like, man, I don't know how that's getting took the wrong way. I'm confused on that one. I don't know if I agree with that one though. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe they did take it the wrong way. But you gotta be careful.
Say something. I wish you would. Do it. Do it. No, do it. She love that shit. Do it. I wish you would.
What it is though, you gotta be careful how you play in public though, because people can take this shit the wrong way. And then at the end of the day, if somebody taking the wrong way,
when she said that, like,
business though. That's what you should have did. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I wouldn't have took it the wrong way. I just would have looked. Now, if I'd have seen him throw her head into the goddamn floor, then you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I think women respect rainbows more than straight men. Well, if this guy's a rainbow, she ain't respect that motherfucker. If he's a rainbow like y'all say he is, rainbows can say and do anything, no cap. But that's a whole different conversation saying women respect the rainbows and shit. That's a whole different conversation because that's not what the video is about now. Women disrespecting or respecting rainbow men. Because if he was a rainbow man, she didn't respect him. And I mean, and let's say she thought he was trying to hurt her. End of the day, once you see him gently put her down, that took away from the whole shit. So for that shit to escalate, she must have just kept talking. Something happened. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened between the point of her putting till they went out to, you know, what happened between it, you know?
Right.
I need to see the whole thing.
Like, if I see in a situation, I'm gonna speak me personally. It goes back to knowing how to control yourself. Like, the man should know how to control himself. Me personally, I'm watching a situation. I ain't about to get involved in no shit. I don't know what's going on. Just because I see a man carrying a woman on his back. Oh shit.
But the thing is that why he approached her, or is that why he approached them, or it was for something else she said?
But we don't know that. I mean, I was just going off what Derek was saying about the video.
Yeah, what I'm saying. We don't really know. We don't know why he.
That changes the whole story too. Then that means there's a lot of stuff we can start saying we don't know where we don't. Yeah. If you want to say that, that takes away from the whole video. Then that means you throw the whole video in the trash and we're gonna start saying stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I'm just going off of the clip on what happened. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We don't know. Like, we don't know why he approached her. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that changes the whole video. But also they were saying, I think Darius M said something about in the video. Somebody was talking about he put his hands on her. I don't know. I ain't seen the whole video. Did he put his hands on her? We don't know that. But at the end of the day, it's going back to minding your own damn business, though. Even if, I mean, let's just say he started it. Let's say you want to play the role he started. I don't know how he started it. He was minding his own business. But either way, everybody get triggered by different things. That's why
what I'm saying is, like, is what she said what triggered him, or was it something else afterwards?
Probably had to be something else afterwards. It had to be. I mean, he ain't saying nothing right then. I mean, he might not like the fact she was recording him and shit. It's something I think he said in the video he was saying something happened after that. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure it was just probably coming from them staying out of your business. Good evening, everyone. The nameless protagonist. What's up? What's up? But like, it goes back to goddamn being staying out of other people's business and shit though. I guarantee you, if it had been a man, the situation would have been different. If I go out here right now, I know I can hang with a bunch of people and I get in somebody else's business and I goddamn get into a situation. Motherfuckers not going to take this situation the same like they're taking this. They're going to look at me like you shouldn't have been bothering them. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny how people act in different situations differently. If I feel that if I'm with some people and I go out here and I bother somebody and I make a misjudgment on some shit and some shit happen, motherfuckers not gonna treat it as if I'm the good guy. They're gonna be like, nigga, you there shouldn't have been bothering no people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you know, so I just got questions because I was like, when she said that, could they even hear her? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they even can hear her.
So if you was out with somebody and that same situation happened like that, and that person recording that person doing shit, are you gonna have those same type of questions in it like that? If you out with a person who doing the same shit and that end up escalating, are you gonna have that person you with back?
Yeah, because I don't even know that they heard him. I don't even know if they heard him. That's what I'm saying. Something else might have happened afterwards. I don't even know if they heard
You
her
saying
say
that
it.
you with somebody who record somebody, these people mind their own business. Then people say, man, why you recording me for? You gonna have the person back who recording them. I'm gonna look at you like, man, why you recording them motherfucking people? I'm gonna if I'm with somebody and they put on their camera recording somebody, cool. Once they come over there, let's say it's just over the recording. If I'm with somebody and they recording somebody and that person come over there and say, why the fuck you recording me? I'm gonna look at them, man. I'm gonna put that camera up, man. Stop recording them people. You heard him, you heard him. Now, that's when you gotta nip that shit in the bud. But if the person with me keeps recording, then whatever happened on them, then, because I mean, you heard him, he said, motherfucker, why you recording me? Let's just say that's the problem. It's okay, people record people, but you gotta stop if an argument started. So let's say it started from
You know what I'm saying? You got them. If the police doing something, you got them record.
Right. So in a situation, you're gonna be with somebody who recording some shit. The motherfucker come over there talking shit, saying, why you recording me? And he won't stop recording this person. Once they start goddamn getting into it, then you either gonna choose side or take yourself out the situation, period.
I mean, depending on the situation, I might have to pull my phone out too.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, these people mind their own business, and this person recording a video. And
that's what I said. I think it's just what I think is my opinion. I think it was just a damn situation.
Once you learn that, once you learn it ain't nothing going on, why are you still talking about this shit, bro? Like I said, once you see the person getting angry and there's a miscommunication, that's when the shit got to get ended, though. I'm like I said.
But I'm saying once he came and approached, that's when you definitely need to pull out that phone.
Right.
Somebody pulled out that phone. That's when you definitely somebody need to pull out that phone.
Why would you? But I'm confused though, because
she didn't pull out the phone. Somebody else did.
But why would you pull out the phone when that person approaching you bothering them?
Well, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like we didn't see the whole thing.
Oh, that part, they were minding their own business. I doubt.
I'm saying when he approached though,
Yeah, but it had to be because they were bothering him, though. That's what I think. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just gonna goddamn get to argue with nobody for no reason, though. So it probably because they were bothering him. I think if they had never recorded no video, would have been no problem. Charity about to cook. But it is though. But see, this video just took the whole topic. We going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's a
good debate. It's a good debate though because
but it's taken away from standing your business though. It changes.
What I'm saying is like the
whole shit.
All right. Now he got the right to you know what I'm saying, to check him, but he got to do it the right way.
Yeah, but it turned.
He came in with a hot head.
Right, but it changed the whole stand your damn business.
No.
In my opinion, to do because we're going into we ain't talked about the man's sexuality. It ain't got nothing to do with talking about he gay, he acting like a woman.
No, when I say he acting like a woman, I'm saying he acting like a hood rat. That's what I mean.
Right, but I think to me, in my opinion, it take away from the whole situation though. It was a bad video. I shouldn't even show the video because it takes away from standing your business. It was different from the other.
I think it's a good one that it shows somebody checking a woman the wrong way.
Yeah, I think it's a bad video.
That's a good one because people need to know.
In your opinion, I think it's a bad video because it gets into other topics. It took the shit totally out of it. It's getting to other topics about other stuff. It gets off of what the topic is about, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It do show stuff. It gets in there. We don't know what's going on. Then it's like it to me is a bad topic. It's a bad video because it's like we're going into the man's sexuality. We saying he acting like a woman. We saying he didn't act right.
No,
now this is my opinion. I think it was a bad video because
I didn't say nothing about it.
Yeah, I think it's a bad video. What was you about to say, Charity? I can't even hear you. Charity, I can't hear you. Something wrong with your computer or something, your volume. Charity, I can't hear you. But I mean,
you can't hear me at all?
I can hear you now. Now, what were you saying?
Okay. I was saying that like I said, you had, just like you said, you had 3 great videos, and I was with it. I was like, okay. And then this last video, yeah, it kind of threw me off because, again, I'm not okay what she did, because she should have stayed in her lane, just stayed at her table and let them have fun, whatever, because they weren't really bothering her unless they were being extra, extra loud.
Right.
And then there's a way that she could have approached that situation too, but she didn't. She didn't stay in her lane.
And another reason why I said it's a bad video too, when I picked the video, I thought it had 2 parts to it. It was different than what I seen it because I didn't look at the video so I could react to it. So I thought it was going to break it down in a different way. When they leave out parts like that, it is a bad video because then we got questions and shit. We don't really know what happened. The other videos was just straightforward. We knew what was going on.
Exactly. Like those other videos, I'm just like, yeah,
it's a good
they
video,
need to be
right,
checked.
but it depends. Like Darius M, he did the reaction to it. So, I mean, it could be a good video, but I think it's a bad video if you don't know certain parts, especially if people going to start questioning the man, questioning this, questioning that. And really, the shit supposed to be on stand your business. Like, we know he hot-headed and tempered. But in my opinion,
hey, check this out, though. Stand your business. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he's supposed to do that. But then he didn't do it the right way.
Right. And by your opinion. Yeah, he didn't do it the
right way. What about your opinion?
I don't think it's either. But at the same time, though, we don't got enough opinions up here. Everybody ain't gonna look at it wrong. Darius M didn't think nothing was wrong with it. So I don't think he goddamn did it the right way. But at the same time, though, I'm not him, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro, you could have goddamn walked away from that shit. But we don't know we don't know, like you said, we don't know what happened after that part. She might have said some shit that got him goddamn fired up. Seemed like he was fired up. And his woman was fired up. Like, what did she do to get them that fired up? She was more calm than them.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think this is my opinion, man. I think they were drinking too much. This is my opinion.
Right, but why was it? But it shouldn't have been bothering them though. Period, if they drinking too much or not. Like, so you messing with a person who drinking a lot and they got them they go overboard with the shit they do. Then at the end of the day, that person gonna get looked at as the bad guy, but we're gonna forget about the person who started the shit. Because we gotta give it up, gotta say she started it because she recording them. Like if they would, let's say the dude jumped on her, because some people in this thing was saying he might have put his hand on her. He was wrong, but at the end of the day, that's don't get away from the fact that she started it though. Because at the end of the day, if I go out here and mess with somebody and I get goddamn popped, because I was messing with somebody, we're gonna look at the person who popped me and say,
but see, this is the thing. Did they hear her say what she said? Like, did she say it so loud?
Right, well, something happened in between that. Something happened.
That's what I'm talking about. So how do we know that she actually started and not him? Like you said, this was a bad video because they're definitely.
I'm gonna give an example. Then if you think he started, tell me. Now we can just give an opinions. Now, what do you think he did to start that?
Now, look, not everybody likes to be recorded. That's the thing. Like, you won't be in somebody's business and you recording me. Like he could have said, excuse me, are you recording me? Why are you recording me? Kind of thing. Like, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? He could, and if he's drunk, which he is. All of them are intoxicated. I mean, they're at a bar, they're eating, dining, whatever. But he probably went over to the table and said, stop recording us. And it probably flared up to something else. And we don't know. There's just too many gaps in that whole story.
Right. And this dude, nonetheless, protagonist said, you're not respecting a person's capacity for violence. Like, you don't know these people, you're bothering them. Right. I don't condone no type of violence, but you got to think, you don't know these people. You don't know. These motherfuckers could be some people who get really violent. Now you ain't got them poke the bear off some simple stuff you might not mean no harm. So you got to learn how to de-escalate this situation. So let's say, I'm going to tell you what I blame that woman about. Let's say she didn't start it. Why are you going back and forth with some drunk folks, though? You going back and forth with these people, they drunk. She was wrong. They were wrong too. But you're wrong you're calm and still talking to people. Yeah, if I'm wrong, my opinion is if I ain't did nothing, I ain't gonna argue with these people. I ain't did nothing to them.
When she said she liked this shit, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, because I hadn't seen the video. When she said that, I was like, yeah, she liked this shit. I was thinking the same thing she was saying, in my head.
Talking about the woman who supposed to be recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, she liked it. Now, Nuts Hanging Low said Charity cooking. Like, come on, Nuts, you got to get up here and talk too. Like, how's she cooking? What's she cooking? Like, you just he up here, man. He trying to play the devil's advocate. Talking about she.
Look, I did cook today though.
Yeah, what is she cooking though? You know what I'm saying? You got to know what she cook. You can't say nobody cooking. Cooking mean what is she cooking? We want to know what she cooking about because she got some good points, but I got some good points too. In my opinion, why are you continuing to talk to this person if I ain't did nothing wrong, I ain't gonna keep arguing with goddamn body.
Like I
And
said,
I'm
man,
not gonna put myself
when
in
I
bad
seen the video, I seen two people, two parties in the wrong who could have handled the situation
I
better.
think the woman who was calm and won't drink and should have said, "Man, let me leave these people alone. They drunk. You gonna continue to argue? This is like."
They were kind of like in their face. You know what I'm saying?
No, but she was still talking. They were right on that thing. She could have got up and left. That's that where they live at. Like what I'm saying is, why didn't she just leave? You know you ain't did nothing wrong. Why are you gonna continue to go back and forth with these people? They angry. He had to hold this woman back. If you look at the aggression in the couple, wouldn't that make you think I ain't did nothing wrong? Let me walk away. I gotta walk away. If you're gonna sit there and keep talking to them, you're provoking them. Wrong or right, you have to walk away from that situation though.
Yeah, I'm saying like this situation, like.
So you gonna stand there and keep talking to these people?
No, I'm saying
they're about to jump on your ass. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's crazy. They acting like they about to tear a hole in your ass. You gonna keep talking to them, and you're not on no violent shit. You either gonna get on some violent shit like them and argue too, or you gonna get away from that situation. I'm not about to sit there and gently go back and forth with you, and you acting like you about to tear a hole in me. That's some crazy shit to do. Like I'm be like, damn. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna sit there, be ready to fight because these people are not playing. Wrong or right, you better be ready to fight too. And let's say she didn't do anything and they start hitting her, they wrong. But why would you continue to be there? If you're not ready to fight, why are you still right there for?
Obviously, she was ready to fight. She's ready to do something because she didn't move.
Yeah, she didn't look like she was ready to fight. They look like they were ready to fight. That woman and man like they're ready to fight. He was making threats talking about you ain't going home tonight. So they talking like that, and you stand there and don't do anything but go back and forth with them gently. Was she ready to fight? She didn't look like it. What did the light-skinned lady in the video say about disrespect for women? I don't know. He must be talking about another video. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion about the video. Like I ain't like it kind of go back to what Darius M was saying though about how the man getting looked at as the bad person and she looking like she ain't did nothing wrong though. And that's how people
No, I really honestly don't look at either one of them as being good in this situation.
Let me ask you a question. If that was you ain't did nothing wrong, and these people acting like that, you gonna continue to go back and forth with some people looking like they ready to fight you?
Ooh,
you acting crazy. You ain't on no stuff like that. You're being the mature person. They acting like they want to fight. Why would you even continue to talk to them for? First of all, wouldn't you just stop talking to them?
Pretty much.
I would kind of be like,
but it just, you know what? I'm gonna be very honest. Certain words might trigger me. I might say something slick. It may not be words, but I can say one word and it's gonna trigger somebody.
Ego entitlement leading the courses of fire. Yeah, ego entitlement. Like I thought, wow, what else?
But I'm not gonna let. If I didn't do anything, I'm not gonna let somebody just come over and disrespect me. You know, right. You get what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna let that. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna check them in a certain way.
So you think
and tell them to calm down?
So you think it's cool to keep arguing with drunk people? I'm not gonna keep arguing.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue. I'm going to say something calmly. Now, if you keep on disturbing my peace, then the officers or whoever are gonna deal with you.
Now, what if ain't no?
Because I don't have time.
What if ain't no officers there, and it's a situation like if I sit here, these people might attack me, or I can just move along and go to another spot. Now, they follow your ass. That's a different story. Then it's self-defense. Let's say me in that situation, I probably would have been like, I mean, I would have said my piece, and I might have been like, let me move on this side over here. These people tripping. Now they follow me. Then now I gotta put up my guard because like, hold on, y'all motherfuckers follow me. I ain't did nothing to y'all. But to sit there in a situation where these people acting like that, and I already spoke my mind, I'm like, shit, why am I still fucking arguing with these drunk ass people? Because you don't know what they about to do. They might goddamn pull out a weapon or something. In certain cases, they act like they were gonna get right, but maybe I don't know the whole situation on who was right and wrong. But I'm not about to sit there if I ain't did nothing to argue with nobody. Do you think Will Smith ever checked Jada? Nah, I don't know if Will Smith ever checked Jada before, but I'm pretty sure behind the closed door, we don't know though. We just be going into different opinions though. I'm pretty sure he probably checked it before. Everybody make it look like Jada goddamn this punk and Will. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors and shit. You just need to ask, if your free will is being violated and if you have the ability to choose something other than aggression, it's the best to go ahead and take the other option. So there's more to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's all opinion. Everybody different though, but I don't know why anybody like people say things until they get into those situations. I'm up here going back and forth with a drunk, angry person that I ain't did nothing to. And now I can get out of this situation, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm not about to go back and forth with this person if I'm not ready to do nothing. Because you got to put your guard up if they got them getting crazy and shit. Those people getting crazy, making threats and shit. Like, you talking about goddamn, like you about to get rid of the woman. Those some about fucking violent threats he was making about you ain't gonna go home tonight. I would took this shit like, hold up, these people tripping. Why won't whoever owned this shit didn't call the police? So a whole lot of people did a lot of wrong things in this video, in my opinion. Lose getting a fight over literally nothing. Right. This shit was ignorant. Like I ain't saying you should let nobody punk you out in no situation, but sometimes you gotta goddamn walk away. It's all about that. It's either going eye for eye or turn the other cheek. A lot of people don't like to turn the other cheek. So in some situation, like you know what I'm saying, what do? You got these people out here acting foolish like that. Like what would y'all do? These people acting foolish over you just doing something simple. It's different if it's over money or someone you care about. I don't know. It's just a tough situation. We don't know the whole video. And it could have went either way, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I don't know what really happened. He was acting kind of feminine and stuff. I'm just thinking like, damn, she got you that mad over some goddamn recording the video. And then did you continue? I want to know, did she continue to record after he got angry?
It seems like she did.
Like, did she continue to? And now I gotta be like, hold up now. You seen these people getting mad. Let's just say that's okay. We don't know. We hypothetically speaking. Let's say she recorded and people got mad. And let's say they said something and started getting angry. She continued to record them. Now I'm like, hold up now. Why are you still recording these drunk folks and they getting angry? So that means you looking for some drama. If you're looking for some drama, like my thing is, if you're gonna do something that these people don't like and you're gonna continue to do it after they say something to you, then the consequences can happen and you better be prepared to do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even put yourself in this? I ain't about to travel to another country and get into a goddamn argument with nobody. That shit crazy. Yeah, that's something serious and insecure to get all aggressive over a phone. That's incredibly good. Yeah, it is crazy. I wouldn't get that serious over a damn phone. I wouldn't care who recorded me. But then if I did, I would politely go over there like, why y'all recording me for? That's all I would do. Mm-hmm. I ain't about to go over there, but then let's say, I mean, now we're going into hypotheticals. Like all of us, we talking right now, we don't know what happened. We all going into hypothetics. So we only can go by what we seen. He overreacted. He started making threats like you ain't going home tonight. You gonna take out? You about to hurt these people? And then she was calm. It made the woman look good for being calm, but man, at the end of the day, I am not about to go back and forth with no angry folks. Especially if I know I can take myself out of the situation. Because what people scared of? People scared to look like a punk. Like at the end of the day, you either gonna fight these people because they look like they ready to fight, or you're gonna walk away and be the bigger person and say, man, and it's gonna make you look better. Because you know they always say when people watching people argue from a distance, they don't know who the fool is. From a distance, y'all don't know who the fool is. If we looking at the video, sort of from a distance, we don't know who the fool is. We don't know who the ignorant people are because we got two people. We don't know what really happened. So we going back and forth. Y'all think the couple was the fool. I think the woman who started the shit, baby, is the fool. I think the couple's the fool too. So that's why we got to learn how to stand on our business, but also take yourself out of situations where people can be confused and shit. I don't want nobody to think I'm a fool to start and shit. So if I ain't did nothing, let me walk away because we don't know what happened. That's why it's bad to keep arguing with some people who are in the wrong because now you look like you might be in the wrong too because you sit up there and keep arguing with these folks.
Hey, like I said, I think she thought that some more was going on than it really was. It was some harmless shit. Right. But she thought it was like he trying to be, you know what I'm saying? He might be trying to wild out on the chick.
He said, let me get the wrench. Papa Pimp mod up. She ain't got enough people up here to mod up yet. But I mean, yeah, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Once I start getting people up, yeah, definitely you could be a mod. I can do that. If you want to be a mod, I gotta look into. I forgot going to settings and make you a mod. I can go into settings and nothing hang low and make you a mod. So I gotta go into my settings. So after this video, I go into the settings see if I can make you a mod. If you really want to be a mod for every show, I'll do that. But like yeah, everybody got opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get it wrong. Like I ain't trying to like I condone no violence because I know if I don't know how. I'm gonna be honest. I do not know how I would have handled that situation. I'm just trying to think. I know what I would have did if I was the man getting recorded. I definitely wouldn't have acted like that. But even in drinking, I probably wouldn't even gave a damn if you're recording me. I don't give a fuck if you record me. I wouldn't have cared. Me personally.
Hey, bring it up one. Hey, bring it up one more time, man.
One more time. It is a good video. You're right. I said it wasn't a good video, but it really is a good video. I wish there were more people up here to get their fucking opinions about the shit, but it was actually a good video. So I side with y'all with it being a good video. It's just controversy. It's just like something to make motherfuckers argue. But
Few moments later.
Throw you out the water. I want you to say something.
Okay.
I want you to say something. I want you to do it. Do it.
We're gonna let it play through the whole thing.
Oh, she love that shit. She love that shit.
Yeah, nameless protagonist, you can come up. I put down link in the description. You can come up too.
A few moments later.
Throw you out the water.
Now you fucking
Tell Auntie,
retarded.
give me
You're
a
so adorable.
Hey, pause it right quick.
Get your ass.
See, they're right there what messed things up when they didn't show they a few moments later.
Right. Like we need to get the real video and shit. Though I swear I didn't know it won't have no clips out of there. Maybe Darius Ian wanted to cut out. See, I'm thinking he might have cut out some shit because somebody might have got physical. He said people in the comment section was saying some stuff. The nigga put his hands on it in. But I'm gonna play a little. I mean,
Oh yeah, if he cut it out because of that, I know why he cut it out because he didn't want them, you know.
He don't want his shit to get fucking took over no bullshit. But we don't know the real story. I don't know the video. I think he said the link. I might have go back and find the shit and look at this shit.
Get your ass on. Stop. Yeah, Auntie, get them photos. Don't play with me. Because you know that.
Who are you? Bitch, who are you? Who are you?
You want to find out? Stop. You want to find out? No. They don't speak English. No, stop. No, she's not here. You know where you at?
Oh my god, you're jumping. You're jumping.
No.
I'm not jumping.
You know where you at? Hey, you know where you at? You will never make it home, pussy.
Are you sure?
Is you stupid? I'm
When
gonna make
he
it
said
sure.
that,
You will
you
never
know that
make
shit.
it home.
Hey,
You or
when he
your
said
auntie
that-
will never make it home.
when he said that, that's a threat. That's a threat.
He did make a threat though. He did start making a threat.
Is you dumb? Is you dumb? And she better get that photo. You will never make it home. Is you dumb? Nigga, is you dumb? Is you dumb? I'm gonna take your last breath and look you in your eye. I will look you in your eyes and take your. I will take your last. No, I'm not. Bitch, we live here. We live here. I'm gonna take your last. Hold on. You know what's gonna be so satisfaction to me as I look you in your eye as your life.
So cute. You're so fucking ugly. No. So cute.
That's gonna be a threat right there.
And your auntie.
And I'm right here.
On video.
And I'm right here.
And I'm gonna make her
But I'm right
videotape
here.
it.
But I'm right here.
Because you got help.
But I'm right here.
Watch this.
No,
Watch
she's
this.
not.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. No, watch this. Watch when you come out here. Watch when you come out. No, watch when you come out.
All right, guys, it's time to use some.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That shit crazy though. You know, I already know Darius Ilm's opinion on the shit. You know, he broke it down. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But what's up, nameless protagonist?
What's going on, family? That video's wild.
Yeah.
Are they they're not in the United States, right?
You said what?
They're not in America.
No.
That video, are they? Okay. That explains a little bit. So it sounds like you got some expats or people that may be from some other European country and have moved there for whatever reason. And you got tourists that are probably from America that are there, and now they're feeling some type of way. I mean, I always say you never know what people are going through. But when you introduce alcohol into people's systems, it has a tendency to really bring out who people really are. And your man's got some anger issues, family. I don't know what in the world's going on with that. But as you saw, you know, the glass was protecting. It was serving as a barrier. He was talking shit, but like, he had people's there to really keep them separate. But
right.
Again, the chick don't need to be egging that on. Like, it's You never know what's going on. He could be connected with some sort of local organization there, and there could be reasons why he doesn't want to be filmed. Like you never know, especially if you're not in your own country, if you're not in your own territory, you don't have your network around you. You have to move a certain type of way. People disappear for less. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care if there's certain social norms you're used to from where you came from. Like at the same time, you got to respect where you're at and play by the local rules there. So I really do see both being wrong for different reasons, but both for not practicing good situational awareness, man, because anything could have popped off in there.
Right. I agree. I mean, it's a tough situation because some of it got cut off though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They moved there. They live there now. And she come there to visit. I just can't see why you would come to another country. Like my whole thing, anything can happen anywhere. I'm not trying to go to another country and get into an argument. I'm not even trying to go to a different city and argue with people. So that's when you gotta look at yourself and say, "Damn, okay, I might have messed up a little bit too, because I ain't come here for that. I came here to have a good time." I just be like, "Damn, this messed up the whole trip. I ain't got out here and got to argue with some people." And
You're
then
like,
people,
my thing was, what was it over? Like, we don't even have that full context, but even if
no.
you speculate, what's so important at a club that you're willing to threaten people's life over? You know what I'm saying?
That's true. It's true. What is that important? And
Hey,
then
it
like,
don't look like many people in there.
no, I don't look like many people there. But my thing is with the woman, I just don't get it. Like, if you ain't did nothing wrong, I would have just like, okay, yeah, they tripping. He threatened my life. Let me go on and move out the way and go somewhere else. It's time to go. If you don't, unless you want to condone some a violent situation, I would just would have moved on by my business then and now. Let's say let's say that woman who we say didn't do anything, the one who was recorded, let's say they got up and moved to another table. Now these people follow you.
That's a different story.
That's a different story. Now it's time to be like, okay, now you're following me.
But see, my thing is this: you there in another country, and you're not by yourself. You got somebody else there that you technically are endangering. You don't know if somebody's behind y'all watching y'all. You don't know if they figured out where your whip is at. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what could happen to you as a result of that, because now you're talking, you've been there. That's long enough for people to see who you are. They know you're not from there. So it's just too much irresponsibility there. You feel
it's
me?
more dangerous for the people who visit them, because now y'all, what if these people who like them? What if some people like them? Now you're in a dangerous situation. I agree.
I mean, and it ain't just you, it's the person you there with. And it sounds like that's your family. You know, they
Right.
saying auntie. He's going directly at his auntie. Like as soon as I heard that, that's red flag. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
one
then
thing to have a problem with me, but you beefing with my peoples next to my family next to me over
and
nothing.
threaten them not that they're not going home and shit like that. Like that's the wild
Man,
shit right there.
hey yo, I just seen on the thing flash across the screen. P. Diddy accused of abuse and R word after 10 years of with after remember that chick Casey?
Yeah.
He used to damn date. Said she accused him of rape and abuse.
Crazy shit right there though. There's so much shit going on. You know, you don't know what to believe. Entertainment business, you know, it's always the allegations and shit. This shit crazy. All the allegations. But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm somewhere, let's say I'm out with a person in another country. It ain't gotta be another country, another city. And let's say we didn't start something, but we might have did something somebody didn't like. And this person get angry. Now, if I'm with somebody who just won't stop talking to these people, that's when I gotta stand up and try to be like, hold up now. I know we ain't doing nothing wrong, but these people making threats. If we ain't gonna goddamn get on the level they on, we got to get out of this situation. It's time to go. It's time to go, because if you're gonna sit there and keep talking to these people, you might give them time and get some other people to come. Now you're gonna have to get it, and then you don't know what might happen, and it can get dangerous. I just think sometimes you gotta, if you're not about that life, go on about your business and get out of that situation, because I'm not about to keep going back and forth with people threatening my life, and I ain't goddamn ready to goddamn get violent too. Because what if they are serious? What if that dude was actually serious about taking their life? Now y'all sit there like calm.
Take it on the more practical tip. Let's just play it out to its inevitable conclusion, right? Let's say you in the right, but you yelling, you looking crazy along with the other person, but they're the one that has the permanent residency and you there on a travel visa.
Right.
Don't they understand that when you're in another country like that and you're acting up, you can end up getting locked up and staying in some goofy conditions over there? And that happens all the time where people lose their passports and visa opportunities we don't know if she was over there on business. Now that's your job. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna show preferential treatment towards the people who live there versus the
Right.
people
Biased.
visiting
They
all
gonna be
day.
biased though. They might be biased and choose the people who isn't wrong because they know them. Right. But that's when I think somebody got to stand up and say something, man. Somebody got to stand up. Me personally, I ain't gonna let my family member keep arguing with some people like that, and then we in a whole nother country. I'm like, yo, you gotta stop this. Stop this shit
It ain't
right
just
here.
you.
Because if you let it continue to go on, you just as guilty as the person you're letting them do that shit. Because you like, I'm cool with them arguing until y'all get into some shit. But some people don't know how to stand up and say something. Some people think that shit cute. I think sometimes we underestimate what a person might do. But once a person tell me, I'm gonna take you out of here, you ain't going home tonight, that's serious. And you might think they're joking, but you don't know they're joking. Why would you wait to find out if they're joking or not? Is my thing. I'm not about to wait and see if you're joking. And then at the end of the day, if something do happen and you get hurt, they're gonna be like, well, you know, they wrong, they're gonna go to jail, but you're gonna be like the fool because you waited for them to see if they were serious. I'm not gonna wait for you to get serious. You know what I'm saying? And the drunk couple probably was bluffing. They probably ain't about to hurt nobody or take nobody out of here, but you never know.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
principle.
It's all
But
about
I mean,
being prepared.
even folks I roll with, like, I know if somebody was talking to me like that and I was saying it's cool, my circle would have a problem with seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what people would do. You know what I mean? Like, people just have to have a healthy respect for people's capacity for violence and just choose not to if it's possible. And you know, you can have better conversations with that. I mean, even when you find people dealing with regular business shit in the street, man, you always know anything could pop off at any moment for any reason. It's just best to be cool and stay with yours. Make sure you understand that you got the capacity to pop off if you have to, but if you don't have to, you're not going to. You know what I'm saying? It's just a level of respect that's always there. That's a given. You know what I'm saying?
I heard this dude say one time, you need to educate yourself on where you're going. Then you got to talk to the people. Like, before I even go to a foreign country with somebody, I'm going to know who this person is and how they're going to act when they get up there. I'm like, I know this person don't act like that when they get up there. It'll be shocking. Let's say you take somebody with you and they don't act like this in the United States, but they're going to act like that overseas. I'll be shocked. Because I'm going with somebody and I'm going off their character in the United States. I'm like, I've been out with this person several times. They never acted like this. I know they're going to act good over here. Now, anything can still happen because people change, people can get aggravated, people get mad. But I'm going with somebody I know how they're going to act. But you always got to be prepared to check the person you with. And sometimes people don't want to check who they with. They're like, all right, I ain't going to check them. Like, yes, I'm checking you. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm checking you. If that could be my aunt. If my aunt starring some shit, I'm like, hold up, auntie. You ain't
got to
you ain't about to get
and
me
hurt. If I can't do that, I'm not taking you certain places with me. You know what I'm saying?
Or
to
I'm not
stick
taking
back
no
to the
more.
topic of your discussion. Yeah, just to keep it to the topic of your video. You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm not taking them anymore because after that shit, I'm like, I ain't taking you to where you started.
Hey, you know when that dude Darius talking about the video, he should have then explained what happened in the other parts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Unless he didn't have that information.
Yeah, unless he didn't have.
It sounded like he was just trying to bring a situation where a man stood on his ground and shit. That's what it sounded like he was doing. So he might have broke the video up and made it play out the way he wanted to play out to it. But in this type of video, if you're gonna break that type of video and put that out there, people gonna want to know what the fuck really happened. Like, you cut out the good part. Like you said, he should have told us what happened. Unless that is the video that's going around on the internet and then nobody has the real story. But somebody cut the video. I'm pretty sure the full video got to be out there. I'm just pretty sure. But,
don't nobody look good in that video at all, no matter how you look at it. So I guess people free to spend whatever narrative they want on it. But
right,
I don't know. It sucks seeing people not treating each other right, man. It's frustrating.
And it goes
because it's totally unnecessary.
And it goes back to saying when people see it, we ain't gonna know who the fools are because we're like, damn, they both look like fools. We don't know. That's why you got to walk away from some situation. I don't want to imagine going somewhere you ain't did nothing. You're not the fool, but just because it's viral and it looks like you're the fool, people gonna take it. Like, them people who was recording might not did a damn thing wrong. The couple that got nasty and ugly might not did nothing wrong. But in the end of the day, we don't know the difference because the video been cut and chopped and screwed and shit. We don't know what happened.
The thing is, he says another country, man. Y'all bring the nigga shit from America over there.
Exactly. What the fuck?
That's what I was talking about, fam. Like, everybody don't have the same sort of social norms. Like, in certain places, if women speak a certain way like that to a dude, it doesn't matter if she's in the right or wrong. That chick is getting immediately corrected. If it's not by the local population, then the authorities will do it.
I'm curious why they was at though, because some places might have locked all of them. Like, we ain't tolerating this bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious why they was at. It's some countries.
Well, I mean, they'll do that here though. But my thing is again, and y'all just said it. It's when you bring that nonsense, you bring those social norms to other places, and people don't always get down like that. And that needs to be respected. And I don't think people are used to being humbled like that.
Right, and it goes back to you can take the person out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the person. So if you got that shit in you, it ain't gonna leave you. No matter how much money you get, where you at, whoever you are in the inside is always gonna be there. So you're gonna be that person regardless. You cannot change the person.
And that's why when you fuck around, you're gonna find out.
Right.
So they can keep playing that if they want to. The environment always wins. That's all I'll say with that.
And they must have been really drunk. The chick was very angry too. I'm just thinking, what did they do to y'all to make y'all so goddamn angry? That shit crazy. It gotta be
exactly more like what did they say to each other?
And the woman
in the SpongeBob cut.
And the other woman was so calm and shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a crazy video though. I mean, either way though, I still want to been sitting there going back and forth with those people and they angry like that. Cause I'm like, okay, we leave these people alone. They tripping and they drunk. I'm gonna left them. I would have shut up, got quiet. Cause why would you want to provoke drunk people who are making threats to you? Don't provoke these people. You gotta learn how to be quiet. After I would have said my piece, I'm like, we leave these drunk ass people alone. They tripping. And I would have went back to enjoy my trip.
Because the first thing I'm looking at is, are you following me? And if so, do I need to get the jump on your ass now? So like that's just simple self-defense, fam. Like
and then you gotta look at this and then if you sit there and argue with these people, so now because the more you talk to these people, the more you getting them more riled up. So let's say you do move. Now you invoke the beast. Now they might follow your ass. Now you gotta be like, damn, man, I gotta fight.
Yo, where was security at? Law enforcement? I ain't see nobody.
Right. Like was it somebody's house? Oh, no,
it's probably the hotel. I bet it was probably the hotel they were staying at. And that's like that first level, patio, a real fancy looking place. You know what I'm saying? And when you win a lot of those spots, especially like I'm not trying to judge anywhere, right? But I'm just going back on my personal experience and visiting places in the Caribbean, man. You really can't go too far away from these hotels if you're there on those little trips that they have organized for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you know people out there, you just can't be out there in the economy that way because stuff be happening and people know when you're from there and you're not. So like you automatically are setting yourself up. If you wouldn't do this in the hood somewhere, you damn sure don't need to be doing that in a third world country at a place that's marked with you having money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would you flag yourself like that? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, family.
Like, and then the people who ain't drunk got to be smart enough to get out of the situation. Now both of them had been drunk. We understand the drunk people don't know how to act. They drunk. They out of control. If you're in control, get out of that situation. Time to get out of that situation. I'm sorry, I got to get out of that situation. And then some people pride might be involved too. Like, I ain't moving nowhere. I was here first. Well, sometimes you got goddamn take your pride and say, shit, man, I ain't got time for this shit. That's not why I came up here for. Sometimes you gotta set your side pride. I don't know if pride was involved, but I think it was time for the calm people to move away, go on about your business.
Yeah, you know how Darius was talking, right?
Right.
If he had been, he wouldn't. When he was talking about, he wouldn't have approached that woman like that.
No, Darius when I said that. He said he didn't condone in the video. He said he didn't condone no violence and nothing like that. But he was just saying he felt like she was wrong. So I'm thinking that Darius know a little bit more information about it or something. He said he felt she was wrong from them bothering those people. Like, Darius, you didn't explain what the fuck was she wrong about.
Here's why she wrong on the cultural tip. At the end of the day, it's like that situation you saw in Chicago where the chick was wilding out on the bus and she got uppercutted by the bus driver after she started throwing water on him. You understand what I'm saying? There's a line with that, man. And you can't keep poking the bear after a certain point because we have these social conventions in place for the protection of the society. Because if we just had dudes just unloading on chicks everywhere, what would that look like, right? So if you've got any sort of proper upbringing and raising, you already know if there's an altercation with a chick, the dude always has his hands tied. He can't really go at this chick like he would a dude. And so, like, after a certain point, like, you have to acknowledge that if you just gonna keep talking and keep talking and keep talking, and you see this dude getting upset, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's got to be a line where you draw, because after a certain point, if something physical happens to you, sure, he's in the wrong, but was it worth getting hurt over that just to try to be right over what? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's what I fought her for. Cause like sometimes, man, you just gotta be like, man, who gives a damn about being right? These people threatening me. Now, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're in another country, I'm pretty sure y'all ain't got no weapons. What y'all gonna do? These people might actually got a way to get to some weapons. They from there now. They got access to stuff you do not have access to. So you're coming here on vacation. I know you ain't come there with no weapons. What if they got access to weapons? Now you're in a bad situation. I can see if they just want to fight. And then that's stupid though. You want to get to fighting with some people. Like I said, if you have no other choice, cool. People gotta learn how to nip stuff in the bud. I think like nip this shit in the bud early. Like, okay, these people angry, nip in the bud. Say, all right, I'm good, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, and walk on. And then if they start following you around, you like, man, we got bad luck today.
Yeah, I mean, but then you gotta handle your business. Like, if you the dude in charge of that, let's say y'all not even dating, like that's just a chick you in charge of, because you know when you out there, she's under your protection. There has to be a measure of communication and respect that's there. Like when you say it's time to go, we don't need to be getting into a fight, because what's gonna end up happening? If she was there with a dude, this dude would then at that point have to go fight this other dude she was over there getting into an argument with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how that has to play out. And it's just, why are you putting your circle in that kind of position for no reason?
For no reason on some shit you could have avoided. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, some people just don't care and shit. And then I'm looking, that's a man, and those was women. So at the end of the day, y'all probably can't beat that man. So at the end of the day, like damn, like you gotta learn how to be quiet. Like damn,
yeah, well they had a man, they had some dudes with them though, right?
Yeah, but they was with him. So like they were trying to keep him from getting at her.
Right.
They were there for her protection.
Who was ready to fight for them? Who was ready to get who on them women's side was ready to get like that man? That's what I want to know. Nobody.
Look, none of them.
So that means like
it's gonna be that hair grab, and she was gonna get intimate with that glass, and it's gonna be a wrap.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some people comfortable with those type of situations. Like at the end of the day, it's hard to talk about this shit, because if we was in that situation, it'd be a totally different story. Because now you gonna be looking like everybody act different. I know I ain't about to be with nobody who keep bothering people. If that was the case, if that's the case, you gotta leave these people the fuck alone. They done told you. They done told you. Stop recording them. They told you. And then if I'm with somebody who want to argue with people out in another goddamn country, I'm like, man, you like, damn,
it's
man.
not going with me next time.
No, and then
if there is one.
And then if you can't control the person you with, then you bring the wrong person with you on the trip. That's all you gotta say. You gotta be like, damn, I fucked up. And things happen though. Like I just think, man, like you know, if you sober and in control and your mind is in the right place, why argue with a person who's out of control? Because this person is out of control, and they might wake up the next day and be like, damn, we were stupid. You don't never know how they might wake up.
I'm curious, Charity, as a woman, what are your thoughts seeing that scenario? Let's say you're with your dude, and let's just fast forward, and now all of a sudden you think you might be in that position. Or let's say you with your dude and you brought either his acquaintance or your acquaintance, and she's doing that. What are your expectations of your dude in that situation?
Ooh. Well, you're saying like she's coming at me or he's coming at me?
Neither. They're going after the chick that, you know, we're all traveling. Okay, let's say you got a sister. I don't know your family situation. Let's just pretend you do. And it's you, your sister, and your man. She brought her dude, but her dude's doing something else at the moment. You know, maybe he's handling whatever. He's not there at the time. So it's you, your man, and your sister's popping off like that. What are you expecting of your man in that scenario, given he would be the man in your group, if that makes sense?
Well, I hope that he has a firm tone of, you know, kind of like, okay, you know, We don't need to do this. We don't need to argue. I can take care of my sister, if that's my sister, holding her back. But he could take the tone like, you know what, you can have this. We're gonna go. You can keep on continuing to talk to yourself and argue with yourself. We're going. You know what I'm saying? Because if my sister's popping off, that's probably because she's lit and she's probably drunk. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, Papa Pimp said, even Prime, some things are just not worth it. It's not worth it.
Let me ask you this.
So are you expecting the man to intervene is what I'm saying in that situation?
Yes, I do. I do expect my man to to intervene, to calm it down with a stern voice, to the point where he's not getting loud. He's not, doing what the other person's doing. Like, let's be adult about things.
Let me ask y'all fellas a question. Let's say you with a woman and your woman starts an argument with a man. Now you gotta take up for her. What do you do in that situation? Now she ain't started this shit. Now she ain't started some shit, but she ain't gonna throw no punches. End of the day, you gonna have to check your woman too. Now, if I gotta get out here and fight for you starting some shit, then I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Cause I'm like, hold up now. Cause ain't no guarantee you can beat the man you about to fight. It don't even matter who wins. I'm about to fight a man because my chick wild drunk, ignorant, and acting stupid. I might have to check her too. I might have to check everybody, goddamn, because it's some wild.
But the
shit.
thing is, when would you check? You would check her when you guys are behind
the right then,
right?
because you got me get ready to get into a fight with somebody because you don't know how to act. I'm gonna protect us, but I might have to consider you being my woman because you done got me into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, yeah, you gotta be the man and stand up. Your chick ain't did nothing, you gotta stand up for, but she started some shit. I ain't gonna keep you fighting for you. I'll fight that day because I ain't got no other choice. But we definitely gonna it's about to be some shit moving forward differently. You're gonna be by yourself because I'm getting into fights because of your ass starting shit. Nah, I ain't about to do that.
There's some women that like that though, fam. Like they view that as a way of,
right,
I guess, you offering something of value that they get value from.
And that means she gotta get a man. She get a man.
I don't
that
understand.
like this type of shit.
I don't know that wiring, but there's some people that they're about that, and they'll get
Right.
mad at the other dude, even though the dude may not have necessarily done anything wrong. I'm looking at her first, because first and foremost, she's an adult. I'm in charge of her. I'm seeing us as a unit. We're an institution. You know what I'm saying? So if she want to mess our brand up as an institution, acting out of pocket like that, we got to reconsider our arrangement, because there's no reason to be out here needlessly jeopardizing things. And if you really need that kind of attention to feel validated, we got to have a different conversation. You understand what I'm saying?
And it goes back to, if she's starting something and you can't fight, and you ain't not even fight, you ain't gonna be the one that's fighting. If I'm the one that got to fight every time you start some shit, then that's a problem. Because I'm like, damn, you ain't starting shit with women. You starting shit with men, and you know damn well you ain't about to fight them, or you can't beat them. Now I gotta fight them, and it's not guaranteed I can beat them. So now I'm about to get into a fight. Imagine you get your ass beat. Now you look crazy as hell.
But that's why I wanted to bring up that situation where you've got another woman outside of your immediate relationship that you're in charge of. I was trying to get at the idea of how there's this attitude of being independent and wanting protection, but not being accountable for potentially the situation that puts you in a need to be protected that way. You understand what I'm saying?
And then you gotta look at yourself too. Like, I mean, sometimes you gotta look at the woman. Let's say if a man and a woman, you should look at who you're dating. And this woman, I'm pretty sure if your woman gets you into a situation where you gotta fight, that ain't her first time doing that shit. So that means you might have made a bad choice in a spouse. Maybe or a woman you fucking with, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. And obviously you want to pay attention to the red flags, right? But it should only take one time, if ever. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I just wanted to highlight that dynamic though, because I think that's one thing that gets overlooked, where people take the provide and protect aspect for granted in a lot of those situations, and they don't ever consider, how they needlessly stress that protection piece. And if they understood that we're here keeping situations like that from happening, so you can have a good time, that needs to be respected and appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And another thing is you gotta be careful too. What if your woman starts something with a man who has a weapon, and now you don't know it, and now you get into a situation where you get hurt seriously? So your woman should care about Texas.
You. Everybody carrying out here. Everybody.
So your woman should care about you enough that you shouldn't have that situation going on. Like if your woman don't care about you enough to like, okay, I ain't gonna get my man into no shit. Now she don't care about you because a lot of times, no, you gotta be careful. Like we don't know how violent another person. We don't even know these people, so you never know what nobody will do. And sometimes it might just be a fight, but who want to be fighting over stupid shit? You know? I mean, I ain't got nothing to prove to be fighting people over stupid shit. This might be somebody you could get along with. Now you out here fighting them because of somebody disrespected them. And now you got to be the man and be the protector over a person that you can't control. Because if you can't control your woman when she out in public, you don't need to be with her. And I mean, I ain't trying to put on a leash, but if I got to put you on a leash and shit, like you an animal, then I don't need to be with you. Because I'm like, what the fuck? I got to control you. This is like going to, back to that video with Fresh and Fit. The woman was saying something. He checked and told her to be quiet. And she talking about she liked that type of shit.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, come on now. Like I feel like women who
okay, so I think it's two things. Like on one end, she would like that because she's not getting that elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bigger issue that particular clip, I believe, is highlighting. How a lot of women just across the board, you know, they don't get that assertive structure. You're supposed to get that at the house. There's supposed to be a measure of fear that people have for each other that's healthy, right?
Respect.
That's what that is. It's a respect. Yeah, go ahead, fam.
If you talk and then I let you talk, now it's my turn. You want to jump in and talk too, then you don't even want to respect my word. I mean, you don't want me to get my words off. And usually when people won't let you talk, it's because they know you're right. Or they think you might be right. Or they think you might have a point that they don't want you to prove your point. Because my thing is, right or wrong, let's say me and you going back and forth at it, I'm gonna let you talk. Even if you might make me look like a silly fool, I will let you talk. But some people are scared to be wrong. So I'm gonna cut them off. I'm gonna not let them talk. I'm gonna be disrespectful. And the woman, she with the Fresh and Fit situation, she kind of like de-escalated and made herself look innocent by saying, I like that type of shit. No, you know you don't. You just know you was wrong for cutting them off. It's a good way to say I like that type of behavior. How? So you like that type of behavior because you wrong? So she's trying to make it seem like him telling her to shut the fuck up is a good thing. Like, I like this shit. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, now you like to be disrespected. Okay. And that goes back to me believing that a lot of women that is disrespectful love to be in domestic situations because disrespectful women love to be in situational arguments. They probably date men they argue with. Because if you're a disrespectful person, you're not going to mix with a person who doesn't believe in disrespect. If you got a person who believes in respect and disrespect does not go together. They're like enemies. So you got a respectful man and a disrespectful woman. They're not going to mix, vice versa. So if a woman's disrespectful, she's probably going to date more disrespectful people, and that's going to be domestic violence.
If you ever have time, fam, there's a great book. Actually, I suggest you peep that because, yeah, you talk about game. There's a concept understood as attachment theory. And it's probably one of the best tools to kind of start breaking down relationships and really looking at the nature of how people form them. You know, romantic and platonic, you know what I'm saying? Just across the board. It's called attachment theory. Take a look at that sometime when you get time because it touches on the point you just made about how people get used to coming up in abusive environments and then associating positivity with the negativity. They end up being backwards. And so they look for that in people. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? A lot of people who grew up in negative environments think that's positive. That's what they're used to. If you're used to seeing your mama get a head beating in, you're going to think that's right. If you're used to your father doing it, like, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It means that's what you're used to, what you think right. There's a lot of people that came up in households that think, well, this is the right shit. Even if they know it's wrong, they think it's right because that's what they used to. Being used to something doesn't mean it's right. You could be used to goddamn getting smacked upside the head. That doesn't mean it's right.
That's called normalization. Yeah, it's called normalization and or normalizing. And you're spot on, fam. And I think it's good to kind of highlight that point because you know this leads into everything about why it's a problem for disrespect and how some people put themselves intentionally in those positions because that's the only way they know to feel wanted. If they see you fighting, you know, then they feel protected. But it's like
Right.
You don't need all of that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't
Get
normal.
mixed up with love. Some women think they love them because they doing that. No, it's not love. You don't. And then people don't go back to definition. If you think getting punched upside your head is love, then you need to go look up love, because love has nothing to do with punching somebody upside the head. And when you tell people this, they want to argue because people have their own definitions of shit. If somebody tell me that love is he loved me and he punched me inside my head, I say go look at the definition of love, please, because it has nothing to do with punching upside nobody's damn head. But if you tell these people, there's going to be an argument, because you can't change somebody if they've been used to this. It's hard to change their mindset. It's hard to change. Like, everybody up here got a way we came up and the way we believe. And some of us are willing to say, okay, I'll change. But most people are not going to want to change. You're going to be forced to. But it's hard to change something you've been used to for years and say, damn, now they right. You know it's right. We are human. We know it's right. You know getting punched upside the head ain't right. You know, punching somebody upside the head ain't right, but you're used to it, you're normalizing it, and then now people think this is love. They think they love me, they care about me, until, you know, then when they meet somebody who actually showed them real love, they be like,
exactly.
They think he weak. They're like, he weak as hell.
Exactly.
Fucker think he love me like he a bitch. Like, hold up, this motherfucker know, like, you just don't know what real love is. That's why you can't date people like that. Like, why would I want to date a woman who think love is getting punched upside the head? Because I know that's not love. So me trying to date her, she's gonna think I'm a bitch. She'll be like, this nigga bitch. He ain't punched me side the head. So why would you even try to date this type of person? It doesn't mean you don't like that person. It means that y'all don't match.
You know what it is, though? What it is at the end of the day is them crazy chicks be having the best box, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But I gotta punch you side the head. That's a turn off, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to punch you side the head.
It's right up somebody's alley, though.
Right, it's somebody else. Like, I respect that that's what they're into. End of the day, would I date them? Because I don't even got time to get you to look at my point of view of love and shit. So I ain't got time for that shit. Like, yeah, you can have some fun with them, because pretty much if a woman like get punched outside of here, I'm not saying you can't fuck with her, because you ain't trying to be with her, so y'all can have some fun and separate. If you trying to be with her, you gonna have a tough time.
And that's where people mess up. Right there.
If a woman want to fuck with me sexually and she says she like to get punched inside the head, that's when you go on and hit and move. Don't much of this. Don't even fuck with her. You might have to be careful even fucking with her, period. Because I'm wondering what kind of men you be fucking with. I mean, hopefully she ain't got no shit going on. You know, so some women just like violence, and some people, even some men, like to get hit on. Like, my job is not to change people. Like, I want people to change. I want people to have positive and healthy relationships. But at the same time, I'm not trying to change no woman, because that's kind of simplest to me. Because you're trying to make this woman be something she want to be. She want to get punched inside the head, let her get punched inside the head. Don't try to save her. Niggas out here trying to save these women who want to get done like this. And then they wonder why they get in failed relationship and getting played. Your job is not to save them. Your job is to leave them the fuck alone.
You know what I think it is, though? And this reminds me of this situation with Joe and you know, Broad that he with now. I think people see their mothers in these women, and what they're trying to do is sort of right the wrong that they thought they saw growing up. You know what I'm saying? They think that they can change and do better and try to be everything they heard their mom complain about.
Right.
And they see that dysfunction in a lot of these women, and these women see it's like the opposite but equal. It's like they treat them same dudes like they're their son, and it's this weird.
So my question is, let's say, okay, you do see that. When is the time when you understand this shit is unhealthy? And I'm like, man, I gotta stop this shit.
I don't know when these folks learn, fam. I don't know if they can, unless they want to. And that's stuff they got to go back and deal with. That, you know, that comes from being 7 years old. Your father's not there, and you being told at 7 you're the man of the house. Like, how do you process that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many things you leave behind at 7 that you're not done developing. And then
you shouldn't be worried about no shit like that at 7.
But there you are. Like, you got to worry about that. Then you're not getting your initiation into manhood. So any game you're supposed to be getting that's modeled from watching your father work with your mother, you're not catching that. You know what I'm saying?
And that goes back to some guy like Rip, the dude named Rip, come on the show. He talking about how parents or mothers putting the responsibility on their kids to have responsibility they shouldn't have. Like, you ain't got your shit right, and now your kids got to do this to keep your ass living up. And then people talk about this shit like financially. Imagine you had made it and you got to come back and make sure your parents good when they should already had their life together. Ain't nothing wrong. You know you're gonna help your parents, but you shouldn't have to take care of your parents after you get grown. That ain't your responsibility to take care of your parents.
Right. They're not retired. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're not in a position where they're helpless. It's just a series of poor decisions.
Right.
That's led to that.
And you got to take care of them now because they're your parents. You want to be nasty, but really they holding you back. Like, damn, I gotta take care of my mother and father because they won't do shit. And then if you don't want to do it, you're gonna get looked down on, like how you gonna shit on your parents. But ain't nobody looking at the fact that your parents damn been irresponsible their whole life. I mean, it's a tough situation. Like, I mean, you know, so you're gonna take care of your parents and they ain't got no other choice. But I'm gonna look back at my parents. I mean, I made it, and my parents got them struggling still. I'm like, damn. And now, instead of you pushing the money forward and starting your life, getting married and doing right, you got to worry about your parents. You still taking care of them.
You just described half of what America's going through right now.
Right. Like they say, like, I heard a whole lot of basketball players saying black people they get the money, they go backwards. White people get the money, they go forwards. And they say that's why a lot of black people end up being broke because they still pushing the money back, trying to help family who have made bad decisions. And I don't see nothing wrong with going back and putting money back into your family. I just think you gotta be more smarter about it. But it's funny how white people don't gotta worry about that shit. They pushing the money forward.
Well, take a look at the irony and what it takes to be. Let's use the NBA for example. You got millions of people playing basketball, and less than 1,000 folks are gonna make it in the league. Like that's a lot of work.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So what you seem to find, and they've made it a meme. What's the background of the majority of these kids that make it into the NBA?
Right.
Overwhelmingly, especially if they're a member of the ADOS social complex, you know, they're foundational Black Americans, descended of slaves, you know what I'm saying, from the inner city. They've got some ridiculous background going on where ain't nobody there, and the only thing they had to focus on was basketball or whatever they was focused on, and they're successful not because of their environment, but in spite of it.
Right.
That's the majority of Black athletes. And so that tendency for folks to go back, when you look at a lot of us that make it to the top of any profession, you go take a look at Taraji P. Henson, for example, Black actor, similar situation. She came from ridiculous scenarios. She didn't have no family setting her up for success. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have all of that. And then now here she goes forward. It makes it into the 1% in Hollywood. And we see the end result. You know, she's reproducing the same problems that you can see all the way back in the hood.
Right. And it is true. No, my bad, because you are. It is true. Like a lot of people who make it are either they came from horrible conditions or they had that somebody in their family, like Kobe's father played ball, Steph Curry's father. You either gonna have somebody who did it before, or you're gonna come from these horrible situations. It's like the horrible situations bringing the best out of these people. Or either you're gonna have the genes of somebody, my father. Like, you know, some of these cats don't know who their father is. Then when they find out their father's a goddamn professional athlete one time. It's like, okay, so that's why when you look at yourself, you wonder why I can't do that shit, because you don't got the genes. You probably didn't come from these horrible situations. It don't mean you still can't do it, but a lot of us weren't born with a goddamn father's a goddamn superstar athlete at one point in his life. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the difference. That's the highlighted difference between ADOS and other groups of people across the board, not even just white people.
Right.
It's they have institutions supporting them to where they have a much higher chance of people getting into these positions because of those institutions. We're the only group of people that work backwards that way, which actually is damn impressive, because I can't find nobody else on planet Earth that does the kind of things we do. We really don't make any sense.
We don't make any sense. They downplay how great we are and stuff and how we make it out of these situations. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I've seen people play basketball their whole life and they can't make it. A lot of them just don't. Some of them didn't work hard enough and some of them don't got it. And you see people like LeBron made it, but you look back at LeBron's lifestyle, you look back about who his parents were. A lot of these people, a lot of basketball, I looked at a lot of people who played sports. They was in camp together. They was in AAU together. It's like, man, how do they know? They were all connected. and then their fathers, their brothers, or somebody else was a goddamn athlete. Like this is not coincidence. These people have this shit in them, their family genes and background.
That
They
network.
just ain't born like that. They had this in them. This is something a lot of people ain't like some of us. It don't take nothing from us not being talented. Like I'm pretty sure I got something that probably unique too. It just ain't no damn basketball. But at the end of the day, it's something you got, something she got. It's just that you're not gonna wake up one day and you think, damn. I know one dude said he started playing basketball when he was like 17 and he made it to the NBA. I'm like, man, somebody in your damn family played basketball before on a high level for you to just
That's like, just like my dad. Like he got asked to be, go right in from high school to go right into the NFL. But because he got injured, he didn't want to do that. So he taught his brother, and my uncle played in the NFL. And then I got scouted to play with all boys. And shout out to the female that actually, took that position of playing on an all boys football team with a full scholarship. Did you hear about that?
No.
Like, I'm proud of her because she did something that I could not do. But I was scouted just like my uncle, just like my father, to play with boys on a football team. My son, he's looked at, people, even the coaches said that your son is a person that is going to get scouted in the future wherever he plays because he has that role, like he has that demeanor or something about him that just it's breathtaking. Like he puts on a show, but he also knows leadership.
Right. And it's like the actors too. They all got some connection. Man, I look back at a lot of the actors, their family was in the business. I mean, it just ain't no coincidence these people coming out of nowhere. Some people come out of nowhere. Most times it's not like that. Somebody got some kind of connection or some kind of background. Your daddy used to do it, your mama used to do it, or some shit. It's just it is what it is. And then you got the few people who just come out of nowhere, ain't got no history of nobody doing that shit. They just great. And it just always don't happen like that. It don't happen like that. I seen a video of Michael Jordan's brother. He was goddamn doing the same dunks as Michael Jordan. He was shorter. Like y'all was goddamn genetically monsters. It's just Michael Jordan just goddamn was bigger, taller, and he was the best. Your brother was doing the same shit you was doing on the gym court. I was like, wow, your fucking brother. Cause I had a homeboy I grew up with, and they was pretty athletic. And they had a brother that never played basketball, never came outside, always did other shit. One day he came out there and grabbed the 10-foot gold ring. I'm like, wow. You don't even fucking play basketball, but he got out there and grabbed the rim. That's just that's genetics. Like they doing it, but they actually play every day with me. You coming out here don't even play, and you doing something I can't do. And that's not normal. Everybody can't do that. That's part of genetics. And everybody, you can take your genetics and use it to your advantage.
What other groups do is they figure that out early. You know what I'm saying? They figure out these individuals early and they put them on a fast track to prepare for that. And it's that talent search Jules was just kind of low key talking about that. People who have the resources, they have the families available. They check their kids, they pay attention to them, they identify those talents early and they get them in programs. And it tends to produce results. And it's not just with sports. They do that with people who have aptitude in math and science. Right. And they fast track them on programs to the point where nowadays, I don't know if y'all got kids, but they've been scouting these kids and getting them set up by the 4th grade.
Right.
And it's getting so big now, they've got entire life tracks set up for a lot of these kids after they take these aptitude tests in 4th grade. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if your home situation's jacked up to the point where, they can't concentrate on these little indicators, or they're dealing with all of these presupposed ideas about what your kids are and aren't because, the teacher's on some BS, you miss those opportunities. And we routinely miss those windows. They close on us. Right. And then what do they do with that talent going down the line? It gets redirected towards something that's not as productive. And
true.
There you go.
And I looked at the Serena Williams story in the movie Will Smith played in. Their father, everybody ain't got no parents like them. Their father, he said he wrote pretty much what his daughter was going to be. How many parents wake up and say, my daughter's going to be superstar tennis players or basketball players? He wrote this shit and said it and stuck to what he believed that he got them. But he put in the work too, though. He put in the work, but he believed it, and he was like, damn, we're going to make it, and they did. I mean, that shit don't always happen because it ain't no parents waking up. Parents don't got the energy because he was working, and he's still in the rain, sleet, snow out here. people were even calling the police on them, saying he was mistreating them, but he was not, because they was cool with being on the ring playing tennis. He was out there with them. And people who were jealous because they knew these people were going to be successful, calling the police on them, saying he won't treat them right, but that was not the case, because he was not mistreating them. He was just out there fucking letting them play tennis. They were happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would beat them to play
I wake
tennis.
up in the morning and I say that my son's going to be an engineer and he's doing his thing. I
No, I'm saying
believe in
he
him and that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, I'm saying you
And
can do that, but I'm saying that he wrote that shit out and he would actually put in the work to do it. Now you can go back to, like, that's a positive story. Now we can go back to the Michael Jackson shit. Their father was mistreating them. He mistreated them to get successful. Unfortunately, they made it, but he beat them to the success. That was wrong. You can call the police on him, but the Serena Williams story, he did not beat them. They just wanted to play tennis. So it's fucked up though. It can happen either way. Michael Jackson got beaten to success. I'm like, damn, that's horrible, but I ain't gonna beat my kids and stuff. I would take the route of Serena Williams and them, but beating my kids and stuff, they don't want to play basketball. I ain't gonna make them. How can you beat your
But
kids?
yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm like Serena's, father. Like I wrote already when Xavier was born and stuff. Like I said, he was going to, like, I have a name for him, and he's going to be the Great Ward, like everything. But he has his self, and he knows what he wants, and I just encourage him to do whatever he wants to do. And he said he wanted to be an engineer. He's okay with the name that I gave him. He's like, okay, so I'm going to be the Great Ward, and I'm just like, yeah, you're going to have your own train station and all this stuff, and you know how to fix trains. And then he started really learning about the date of all the trains. Like he can tell you when the first train was built and who built it and like the history. And I'm just like, wow, but this is his journey, and he is continuing to do things to get towards being the Great Ward. So
true. But I mean, it's interesting.
Like with Serena's dad years, like
but every parent don't got that energy to do it. You gotta really believe that shit though. You gotta really believe you can. You gotta really put the work in. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I can't knock a parent who don't wake up every day and do that. Like their father was determined to make things. Michael Jackson's father was determined, even though he was wrong how he did it. Because your son had to have talent. You didn't have to beat him to talent. You could have did it another way. Your son was talented.
Yeah.
But I appreciate y'all coming on here, man. I appreciate you, Charity, as usual, and I appreciate look at his name, the nameless protagonist, for coming on here. I'm about to end this show. I gotta get up tomorrow early, go to work and stuff. But you know what I'm saying?
Family. Y'all definitely enjoy the rest
Let me know
of
what topic y'all want to do. I mean, I asked other people too, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know any time. I know Charity sent a whole lot. I couldn't keep up with all the messages you were sending me for those topics, but if y'all know any topics y'all interested in, I'm gonna ask other people, so you can drop it under this video and stuff. Some of y'all want to talk about dealing with dating, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, try to get one started for next week.
Okay.
But
all right, fam.
Just look at my videos. I'd be sending them.
Yeah. I just gotta take time to look at it. Be a whole lot of stuff you're saying. But
I can't help it. I see things.
Right. I'm gonna look at it though, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it, both of y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Have a nice night.
All right.